hello everybody, welcome to 5 Idiots, the glorious return again. Full Force, would you like to, fill us all in?
Fill you all in?
Not like that.
I mean, a little bit's happened since we were last back in the tavern, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, what happened last session? So you guys went and you killed a load of owls, and you got some bits. You were obviously sent up there. You were looking for some mercenary bits to do in the town, weren't you? Because you were bored and there was nothing to do. So you went up into the mountains and you looked for a load of old runes that you've been tipped off, and now you're back from that. Along the way, Dimmy and Kaz have been sitting here and chilling in the bar, chilling in the city here, and yeah. That's basically where we are. So we've got a couple of new people here now. So we've got JackBull and Dadel. Hello. Do you want to describe your character for the people who were watching on stream? Give a brief, quick rundown and description.
Who, me or JackBull first?
Both of you.
JackBull.
Okay, so JackBull's Dalton is a gnome. Very small gnome dude, 3'4", approximately 44 pounds. You know, about the size of the abyssal cock, I would assume. Let's see. So he's a bronze-skinned gnome with ice blue eyes, shoulder-length silver white hair that's pulled back into a tight tail to keep it from my face. He's got a couple of long-toothed mustaches on both sides. He wears gi pants that are loosely tied around his waist and an overcoat over his top. He's got a big walking stick. Well, for him, it's big. It's about 3 feet long, so almost as tall as. And that walking stick has several holes along the top of it, equidistant, and then it almost resembles a really long flute. In his chest, he's got a big tattoo of what appears to be like a miniature blacked-out tree against an orange sun.
Nice. Dadel?
Yeah, I mean,
you didn't go into detail because you've just got your character, but give us a rough description of what you look like. What are you wearing?
I'm a goblin. I'm not as fucking shallow as that little gnome. I'm a goblin king, Florglesnarp. And
you found your way into this little town. How? Were you doing mercenary work? Did you come down? Are you looking for things to do?
I'm a traveler. Like I'm out and about, like kinging around. And, like kings need to be educated, right? And know about the world, know what fucking or what nightmares are out there to protect the kingdom from. So I'm widening my wisdom.
That makes sense. And what are you armored in? What do you look like?
I'm wearing a robe, set of robes. Studded leather underneath. I'm a trickster by trade, but not that these guys know that explicitly.
These guys know that. So you know the group because in the downtime during the village. You were doing contracts and little bounties and things like that, and the canonical setting here is that you guys have known each other for about 2-3 weeks at this point, and you've gone on a couple of adventures, right? You've gone up into the mountains, you've fucked up some owls, right? You've gone and you've banished a spirit, you know, and there's some other stuff that that I'm sure will come up as one shots. You did some sheep.
We did some sheep.
We did some sheep.
We're not from Wales.
Can we expand on that? Because I don't think I was here for that.
I don't remember that.
I wasn't here for that
There was a
either.
one shot where you were running around after that sheep, weren't you?
Oh yeah, we did. We did do some sheep. Yeah. I'm the only one left from the sheep escapade.
You guys have known each other, and you're friendly. You talk to each other. It's not like you have to introduce yourself for the first time. But yeah, so you guys are basically just sitting down in the bar at the moment. There's not much going on. You know, it's some way into the night. And yeah, people are just chilling. What do you want to do? at the moment.
I whip out the potions and I smack them onto the counter. And I'm like, look what I got. Where's Theash?
Oh my god.
You don't know where he is. You have a look around the pub. He's somewhere, but you can't tell. It's bustling and busy, more than you can see on the screen at the moment. You know, it's almost shoulder to shoulder at this point.
Does Jimmy have a twin brother in the?
Does Jimmy have a twin brother?
Yeah, who's above?
Where?
Yeah, there's on the closest table, south end of the closest table.
That's Ansi.
Oh, is that Nancy? Okay, man, he looks just like you.
That's Ansi.
Yeah, you whip out the tables, you put them on the potion. Was there anything you wanted to do with those?
Oh god.
I whip out the tables and put them on the potions.
Yeah.
So what's the mood like, Fault Force? Is it like, is there a lot of commotion going on?
Jovial.
Is there going on? What's going on?
It's jovial. People are happy. They're talking. People are drinking. Services going in the back. You guys have come back. It's a nice evening, right? And you're preparing to go out, essentially.
Go out.
You've got your lodgings upstairs. You're preparing to go out, yeah.
Like out on the piss or out adventuring?
Out adventuring, Jim.
Out
You're not going to go
adventuring.
out on the piss.
Well, no trends produced all these potions. Are we going to down potions? Are we doing potions?
Oh, no, come here. No, come here.
Before going out. That's on you.
Are we doing potions?
So we could either drink them ourselves, or we can bribe the bartender to slip them into other people's drinks.
I like the sound of that.
That's kind of genius.
That's very
You see in front of you that Marcus is
date
leaning up.
rapey.
Marcus is leaning up on the bar at the moment. He's polishing off some glasses.
Is Marcus Dimmy's love interest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marcus.
So some say yes. I'm not sure if Dimmy would agree with that statement, but
I mean, is Dimmy here? No, Dimmy's over at Marcus's place, waiting for Marcus's shift to finish.
Oh god.
Why you gotta do that to Dim?
Dimrath. Not Dimmy, Dimrath.
Dimrath. What do you mean?
Oh dear.
Not Dimmy.
So
Dimrath.
what are you guys doing?
I mean, if we're gonna slip the poisons into people's drinks,
At the moment, you guys are just standing there. You know, there's
I'm
there's
curious
not much
what's
going on.
in those poisons. If they're poisonous, I mean, those potions.
The potions.
So are
Well,
you
that's
going to
the point.
use?
We have no clue what's in them.
Are you
right?
going to use detect poison? Are you going to use detect poison? Have you got that as an ability?
Yeah, I want to start using my abilities.
Cool. So
I'm eager.
you cast detect poison. You want to read out what it does?
I mean, it detects whether something is poisonous.
If you read the little ability after it to the right.
Yeah. No presence, location, and type of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet.
Gotcha. Cool. So are you using it on the potions?
Yeah.
Cool. So you put your hand up to it. You know, I assume you're fondling the potions at this point. You've got them above your head in your hands. You're looking at them. You're ogling at the potions. They look very, very pretty. These potions. They've some of them have got sparkles in them. Some of them are purple. You know, and by divine intervention from your god, Nuffle himself, he tells you that they don't appear to be poisonous. It just comes into your mind.
Wow.
They're not poisonous.
Obviously, you know that information, but the rest of the group doesn't.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys want to know?
Yeah, so Flagel, do you think they're poisonous?
No.
Should we just all
I don't
drink them?
think so.
Should we just drink? If they're not poisonous, we could drink them, and there's no risk, is there?
I mean, I know that they're not poisonous. They're still risk.
But do you want to drink them? You don't know
Yeah, they
what
could be-
you don't know what the effect of them is. Yeah.
Exactly.
I still like the idea of making other people drink them.
With potions, if you were to split it up, it would have diminishing effects, like significantly diminishing. It's designed to be chugged by one person.
All right. Well,
it's a cool idea.
As much as I love the idea of you going around and roofing all the people in the fucking building, it's a
great idea.
It doesn't work, unfortunately.
So how many potions do we have?
You've got a couple each, essentially. I think with all the potions that you have together, you split them out and you have 2 potions. One of them is a purplish pink color. It may be sparkling, it may not be. That's up to you. And another one is a black potion, black to grey. Oh, You've each got one.
But there are only 2 kinds of potion.
There are only 2 kinds of potion at the moment. That's what you've got. You
so
found them in the. You found them in the
each?
trunk.
One of each.
No, you have one of each. You found them in the, the trunk, weapons chests, things like that, when you were going around doing bits.
I would like to chug one of the potions, and I instantly just rip the top off and start chugging
Make a dexterity check.
I'm going to take a step back of about 15 feet.
Yep.
That's about 100 steps for a no. I'm also gonna step away.
It's a natural 1, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Patea is completely perturbed by the child-proof lock, and cannot get the safety lock off the top of the potion. You're
push down while you're twisting.
The ones where you got to push down and twist, and you can't figure it out. You're trying it, it doesn't work.
No, I won't give in.
I can't get it!
I'm victorious. I
pointed at her and laughed.
Maybe that's a blessing. Maybe that's a sign that we shouldn't drink these.
Can I do an investigation check, Fault Force, on these potions at all, based on any of my past knowledge?
You know that they're potions. You don't even need to roll for that. They're potions. You don't have much knowledge of them. You know that potions have, in this world, they have random effects until you can identify what they are. So the background for it would be you take them to alchemists in the major cities, and they'd be able to tell you what they are. Because obviously potions, unless they're labelled, how are you going to tell what they are? That's the thing.
So right, I'll go back to the bar.
Can I investigate the childproof lock that has?
No, don't. Look, I think we should go back to the bar and say, look, calm your passions. Let's not have these potions yet. Let's keep hold of them until we can get them assessed by an alchemist.
Or drink them when we need to.
Jim, what's your character's intelligence?
Oh, like 20 probably. If it's realistic. No, 13.
13.
Terrible.
Okay. Can you make an intelligence check, please?
I can. Do I just roll the dice?
Yeah.
12. 13.
12. 13. You know from your time as a guard on the city wall, you've been around, you've talked to people. You've been into the city. This isn't anything new to you. You know that it's a bad fucking idea to chug potions when you don't know what the effects of them are. If there's no name label on them, it's a very bad idea. And especially darker potions in color. You know that they have more magical and wild effects.
So here's an idea, Tren. What if we, or Patea, what if we go outside, we find a goat or a sheep, and we dribble a little bit on that little animal's tongue?
No, let's just keep them until we get it assessed. What if it turns them into a dragon? Oh no.
It could do.
Yeah.
Sounds exciting.
I know. Yeah, I realised that was the wrong thing to say.
You never know. Do you take the risk? Do you roll and drink one? And hopefully it doesn't fuck you over.
No, I think we should hold on to them. Let's all hold on to them and wait until maybe one of us is about to die. Then have it, right? Do something. Let's be a little bit sensible.
Never want to hear about dribbling stuff on a sheep's tongue ever again.
God, what a comment.
How thick is the glass on this potion?
Thick enough to bonk somebody on the head. You probably shatter it, but they'd definitely be knocked out. Think like a round bottom flask from chemistry, but small.
Okay.
Like traditional, like potion looking.
Potion looking, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to know for no reason at all.
No reason at all, yeah?
Absolutely no reasons
also,
at all.
My goblin is just slightly bigger than JackBull's now.
Yeah?
Not by...
What's yours bigger than there, brother?
What? What was that?
Is this really turning into a potion measuring contest?
No, I'm just saying.
My potion's slightly bigger than yours.
I'm slightly bigger than JackBull. Because that might become relevant at some point.
Oh god.
So my potion is slightly bigger than JackBull's. Or so I say.
Guys, stuffing it with potatoes.
Nobody's seen it to confirm.
You guys have got your lodgings upstairs as well. Should you need to grab any equipment? Should you need to do anything?
Right. We should buy healing potions. If anyone's got any gold, they should buy some healing potions. Because last time we didn't have any healing potions.
The shops are still open. It's 4 p.m. The shops are still open. You go outside. You see the little Tesco Metro that's there, next to the town centre.
Oh right, yeah.
Do I need any like? I have a poisons kit. Do I need like regents to use that?
No, you don't. Assume you have the reagents.
All right. So the poisoner's kit.
What do you guys want to do?
Is
you
there-
going
is
around
there-
grabbing bits?
Is there any entertainment in this bar yet?
There's some games of Blood Bowl going on. I don't know whether you can realistically call Blood Bowl entertainment, but
Let me guess, those losers in the corner with the spiked helmets are the ones playing it, right?
yes, they're playing over there. Other people are just drinking. Yeah.
Is anyone? What's the conversations around us? Is anyone?
You could
talking
go and
about
try
anything?
and eavesdrop on some people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where are you gonna go?
I'll just go sit alone at that center table and just try and eavesdrop on all the different conversations.
Cool.
I heard something completely different there, which was just racist and wrong. That didn't make any sense.
Of course, that's exactly where Dadel goes. All right, I'll move to that southeast corner there. And
Do you want to go here?
all the way into the corner of the room.
East.
Northeast. Sorry, southeast. Where do you want? Like here?
Keep going. You're almost there. Now go south.
What?
South.
I'm standing.
All the way there.
Just stand in the corner.
Hold on.
Why do you want to stand there?
Just wait. Jesus Christ, can I finish? So I move over to that southeast corner with a little bit of flourish. I pull out my staff.
Yeah.
I tap it on the ground a little bit, almost like I'm cleaning out any dust or anything. And I reach into my pack and I procure a very small metallic. Best way to describe it is like a small metallic music box. And I wind this little music box up. And I clear my throat a little bit. You know, I'm trying to provide some distraction for Tren and whoever's doing anything else. And I bust open this music box and I procure my massive man flute. And I put that thing right up to my lips.
You know what a man flute is?
Yes, I do. So I pull up my flute and I begin to play some music to the beat of the little music box that's playing.
Oh my god.
So
You really are the most toxic man in Blood Bowl, JackBull.
Very good.
And that's kind of what you hear in the background for the next 5 minutes.
Yep. You can have an inspiration point, mark it down on your sheet. It allows you to re-roll at any point.
Oh my god.
Can I go punch him in the face for doing that?
I mean, you can attempt to.
No, I don't want to, but I think I'm thinking about it, and I seriously want to do it, but I won't.
I'm gonna go and sit next to that guy who sat on his own over there on the table, on that big table.
I want to stand by the door. I'm eager to.
And I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna say, "Hello, what's your name?"
He's sitting there just staring into his food, unresponsive, Jim.
And then I'll say, just joking, I don't want to speak to you anyway. And then I'll go to the table with the other table with the 4 people there.
He looks up to you and just stares at you, Jim. He's just staring at you.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll sit with PTK and Fimir and Dio and Skrull Dude.
There you go.
Brilliant.
They're all sitting there. They're happy. They're talking about some Blood Bowl.
Mm.
As you can see, they walked over to the game at the top there. The Plovac Space PC and Calcium were playing. You haven't seen Dimmy in a little while. That strikes you, Jim.
Mm.
But they got a cheeky look up there at that game, and they were talking about some of the stupid uphills that were thrown. But apparently you can do it because you're dwarves, and how Death Roller is an unacceptable thing from what I've heard. And you definitely shouldn't take a leap on it on a double. But
You shouldn't.
Yeah, that's what's going on. It's an uneventful evening. They're all eating some food as well. They've got a nice assortment of beers. You've got a nice assortment of beer, Jim, as well.
No.
You have a couple of glasses that you're taking around. You have some Ice Rack White and a nice Pilsner. You don't know from where, but it's a nice one.
Lovely.
And yeah, you're having a nice time in the tavern.
Right. So...
Sorry?
No, I don't know. It's a bit...
That guy that Jimmy was talking to, was he drunk out of his mind, or...?
A little bit.
Yeah, right. Can I pickpocket him?
Give it a try.
Yeah.
You walk up behind him. Make a sleight of hand check for me.
How do I do that? Towards the...
So look on your skills on the left and roll a d20 and then add your modifier to that.
Like the modifier for dexterity, or...?
No, for sleight of hand, it's a skill check. It's to the right of your stats.
I can't find it.
Sheets. Bear with me. That's all good. Right, so I'll show you on the stream at the moment. Other people can see your character sheet. It's a good way of doing it.
It's my
if you look at your character sheet over here, you have
the thing is my it's been bugged. So my skill checks, I can only see down to performance. The ones below that I can't see.
Okay.
But I'll print screen this.
Do you want me to send you... Give me a second.
It's like all the texts to the right take up way too much space.
Gotcha.
But that's the third one from the...
That might just be your sheet.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just my sheet.
There's a copy of it there.
Cheers. So it's a D20 plus 2.
Yep.
Well, 8.
What did you get?
8.
You start rummaging around. You just about managed to pickpocket him. He is very out of it, so it's not like you put up much of a fight. Anything other than a 1 would have pickpocketed him there. You rummage around, but you can't find much, unfortunately, at the moment.
No coins
you can continue
or anything?
pickpocketing. No coins, no.
Noticing what he's doing, I'm playing slightly louder to keep the attention on myself.
Everybody's disinterested. Your nice background music. You thought going into the corner of the room and playing a flute that you get lots of attention and people will be flocking to you, but turns out you're just standing in the corner playing a flute. People are enjoying their drinks.
Music, and I should pick something else. Is that what you're saying?
I think you should do that.
I'm making my way back outside. I wanna be out of here. I want something to happen.
You walk outside and you start meandering around. You see a couple of people there, and yeah, you're just standing there at the moment. You want to talk to them?
Yeah, who are they?
Who do you think they are? It's quite literally. You're going around. Skuro's in the bar here, and we've got, who is that? That's
Cocky.
Is that Cocky? Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, they're standing outside. They're having an argument. I don't know what about. Skura's saying something about Tom Brady, and Cocky's saying something Australian. No idea what it is. But yeah, they seem very preoccupied at the moment. Maybe you could give pickpocketing one of them another go.
Yeah, I want to pickpocket the Australian.
At the moment, they're just standing there. They can't really see you.
I'm pickpocketing
just
the
walked
Australian.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very busy arguing. Do you want to try and make a stealth check? See if you can go into stealth.
Yeah. Give me a second. So the stealth is the sorry, it's too many tabs now.
So your stealth is a +2 here.
Yeah. So 13 plus 2, 15.
15. You're in stealth. You are unperceptible at the moment. You can get probably close to them. You could probably back up.
Yeah,
and, possibly
I'm
try and
close
pickpocket.
from behind to the.
Who are you gonna go for?
The Australian.
Australian. So you get it behind him. You're still undetected. What do you want to do?
I'm pickpocketing.
You go for the pickpocket. Make a sleight of hand check.
7. So
a 7.
+2 again. Yeah.
You fail and he notices you.
Hey.
He looks to his right and he looks down behind him and he sees you rummaging through his pockets.
Oh, I use my fadeaway skill.
Right. Let me have a look. You've done it now. Combat's initiated.
Yeah, fadeaway.
Everybody make a roll. I've got to see if your fadeaway works. Give me a minute.
Are we rolling for initiative, obviously?
I think we are.
I've got 18.
6.
9.
18.
This is our home tavern, right? Like this is where we party out of.
Let's see if let's see if your fadeaway works. It's immediately after you take damage you can use fadeaway.
Alright.
So combat is initiated. He's going to go for a swing on you with an unarmed strike.
What's the nimble escape then? The disengage.
You have to be able to do that on your turn, I believe.
All right.
So he's swinging for you, and he's hit you, and he's hitting you with an unarmed strike. He's hitting you for 8 points of damage. He backhands you across the face, and you go flying back a little bit.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Let me make a roll. And they now seem disinterested in you, and they've lost aggro. Combat is now over.
Okay, good. Good. We probably wouldn't have heard anyway, would we?
Yep. You guys are looking for Dimmy, by the way.
Right.
You've got some news to tell him.
Right. Well, in that case, I'll ask any of these if they've seen Dimmy.
Some of them are talking, and they say, "Oh, maybe you saw him go out back earlier. He went out for a quick ciggy, but he hasn't returned in a little bit."
Right.
Make a perception check, Jim.
Okay. Six plus. What's perception?
You're not going to get that. Make an intelligence check for me, please.
Oh, +3.
It's not enough. Make an intelligence check for me.
Intelligence is 5.
5. Jim, you remember that windows exist.
All right, I remember that windows exist.
Onto you, Tren. Do you want to make an intelligence check?
Okay.
That was actually helpful. Intelligence 5.
I didn't think Windows would have been invented by now.
Unnatural 20.
An unnatural 20. You see Dimmy out the window, and it pops into your mind that you need to go and talk to him.
Dimrath!
And catch up with him.
Is this the famed Dimrath of the forward roll that I've heard of? that actually brought me to this town?
Yeah.
It's lore and legend. You notice him too as you're playing your instrument. You look out the window. You can see him looking inside. What's that? And he's looking in, and you notice him. And you notice him to be
one of the reasons I traveled to this tavern.
Yeah, exactly. You were looking for Dimrath, and you found him.
I start running out the kitchen.
Him. You're gonna go for it, yeah?
Yeah.
You go up to the kitchen door, and the kitchen door is locked.
I lockpick it.
Have you got lockpicking tools?
That's a great question. I don't think I do.
And you cannot lockpick it. What are you doing over there, JackBull?
Well, I'm going to start going out the front door and around the back there. I want to meet Dimrath,
Are you grabbing Dim as he? Are you grabbing Jim as he's?
Yeah, someone could tell me that they've seen Dimmy, couldn't they?
It's up to you. Do you want to tell him, or are you just going straight out?
Oh no, I'm going straight out. This is amazing. This is like meeting friggin', Mickey Mantle in baseball, man. I got to go meet Dimrath.
You're walking out. You see the guys talking to the left. You see a sad goblin crying on the floor because he's been backhanded for trying to pickpocket. You see tears rolling down his face.
I'm not crying.
Do I notice like 4 fingers across his cheek in bright red or anything? Or
you do, yeah. It's left quite a mark. 8 points of damage is very high for an unarmed strike. Yeah. That's calcium levels of pain.
And I look over and are there any the other 2 gentlemen? Any of them have like red knuckles of any kind?
Not that you can see, no.
Okay, well I'm going to assume it was one of them. I'm just going to say well done, mate, as I walk by.
Yeah, he looks over at you and nods. Cocky does. Are you walking past the goblin?
I'll walk right by the goblin.
Okay. What are you doing, Dadel?
I'm sitting here not fucking crying. That's what I'm doing.
Brilliant. Are you getting yourself up? Are you following him?
Are they heading around to the back, all of them?
Yeah, it looks like it. You put 2 and 2 together.
Okay.
I'll follow.
At this point, no. At this point,
because I saw what he was trying to do to the guy inside that looks like Blogstep there.
I've remembered that windows exist, right?
Yep.
With my intelligence, I look around. Do I see Dimmy out of the window?
You see Dimmy.
Right. So I see that. So it's all clicked in my head, right? I've seen. So now that's why Patea's trying to lockpick that. That's why Dalton's gone out. I want to get to Dimmy first. I'm so excited. There's only one way to go. Straight through the window.
You can take a run up, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just going to run up and just straight through the window.
Leap up onto the table and dive through the window, Jim. Leap onto that table, dive through the window. Let's make it.
How do you envision this happening?
Right, so I'm just gonna run up, right? Run a short little sprint up, jump onto the table.
Make a dexterity check, Jim.
Okay.
You jump up, you turn around, make your dex check.
11.
11. You start sprinting.
Yep.
You make it to the table.
Yep. Jump onto the table, and then
Let's see. Luck roll.
Look roll.
Yeah, the chair, Jim, is turned around. Perfect place for you to vault.
Oh, fantastic! Right, vault up. Then like a free running kind of thing.
Make an acrobatics check, please, to vault up.
Acrobatics.
What armor do you have, Jim?
Oh god, 9. I have leather armor.
Leather armor, so you're fairly unencumbered.
Acrobatics plus 3, so 12. 12.
Okay, you just about managed to make it up onto the table. You're still full momentum forward.
Brilliant. And then we'll have like a free running thing, and like they kick their legs forward when they jump. So I'll like kick my legs forward and through the window. So I'll be breaking the window with my feet
first.
You're gonna
make an acrobatic. Make another acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. 19, so 22.
You perfectly do it. Now, can you make an intelligence check for me, please, Jim?
Intelligence.
2.
19, so 20.
What?
Oh my god.
20.
Please tell me he bounces off the window.
You've never done anything this well in your entire life.
I'm not alright.
It's perfectly calculated, Jim, and you get the vault off the table. and you go lacheting through the window, and you're currently midair. Everything's slow motion around you.
Amazing.
And you can see the glass breaking. Dimmy's looking over like, what the fuck has happened? The other two, those shady black men who you sold the box to, you instantly recognize. Everybody start combat, please.
Oh,
Can we get some initiative rolls?
Oh, I shouldn't have got there early.
21.
19 again, 22.
Hey!
Flip me, 3 19s in a row.
8.
You got 8.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yep.
Okay. Jim, make a like one last acrobatics check, please, because we've got to check your landing.
One last acrobatics check. Oh, 17. 17, not bad.
17. You land into a forward roll.
Yes!
You have one bonus action that you can do now before combat starts.
All right, so like combat's happening, so we're having combat with these two guys here.
Yeah.
So like, right, I guess I'll draw my bow and shoot one of them in the face then, or unleash the cock. Can I unleash the cock?
You can do. You got to assume that he's already out, but you can do if you want.
Okay, well no, if he's already out, then that's even better. I guess
see if you can call him, Jim.
Call him.
You calling him?
Yeah, I'll call him. Daka.
You, Jim, you try and call him, and unfortunately, you don't feel anything. Your cock's not there. No. You call out into the shadow realm.
No.
To call your abyssal cock, and yeah, nothing's coming back, Jim. You're as shocked as anybody else.
Oh my god.
Okay, quick question, Faulty. Is every square 10 feet or 5 feet?
Every square is 10 feet, assumedly.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Oh, I'll try and battle through the shock and horror of my cock not being there. Do I still have time to shoot one of them in the face?
You can try.
Yeah. All right. Roll the dice. Oh, I've rolled a 16, but I've got lots of pluses. Plus 7, so 23.
23, you hit.
Glorious. And do 6 damage piercing.
Right, so you hit the closest guy to you, Jim, and you pierce one of the arrows straight into his shoulder. He instantly yanks it out of his shoulder, breaks the arrow in his hand.
Oh god!
And starts staring you down.
Oh god, this was a mistake.
It's Trent, it's your turn.
Dimrath will be joining us in this combat.
I assumed that I heard the glass shatter.
You heard the shatter, yeah.
Yeah, I would take a look out of the side.
Trent, unfortunately, as that's happened, everybody has run over to the glass to see what's going on. How are you gonna try and get out?
I can't shove my way through them.
You can try. How do you want to do it?
Well, can I crawl my way through it?
You can crawl your way through.
I crawl my way through.
Make a dexterity check.
18.
18. You crawl and slither your way through, and you see Jim has drawn his bow and just taken a shot into a mysterious man on the right who you haven't seen before.
Do I see the mysterious men?
You do. You can just about see him from the angle you stick your head out. You notice Dimmy's to your left as well, looking absolutely shocked.
Am I in range of hitting anyone?
No, but you could jump out the window.
Can I jump out and sneak attack the closest one?
Right. You can attempt to. Can you make a stealth check for me? This is going to be your bonus action.
Uh, 18.
18, you're in stealth. With all the commotion going on, you kind of slip into the background, if that makes sense.
Okay.
You can probably get off one action before somebody notices you. So you jump out the window, They're fixated on Jim at the moment. What are you gonna do?
I try to stab one with my rapier.
You go for it. Go for the stab. Make the attack roll.
10.
You managed to stab him. You managed to nick him on the right hand side of his torso. You're not hitting any major organs, but the rapier is pierced into him. At that point, he's going to make a reaction, and he's grabbed the rapier out of your hand, and he's knocked you back, Tren, into Dimmy.
Okay.
He then just throws down the rapier to the ground after he pulls it out of his side in front of you.
Flip me.
Rude.
You did no damage there, unfortunately.
I did no
damage? It's only a flesh wound. Yep.
What?
Absolute
Your rapier is on front of you, by the way. Up next, we have JackBull.
I'm assuming I'm going to need at least, I move 35 feet of an action, so I'm assuming I'll double move here then.
Yep, you can sprint. I'll let you use that as your bonus action. You get to about there. I'll let you use a main action. We'll assume that was your bonus and your movement.
Okay, so then an attack there to the ugly guy with the long hair and the beanie.
Yep. Go for it.
$21.
21, you hit.
With the quarterstaff, and then I'll use a key point to do flurry of blows immediately afterwards.
Yep, go for it.
So 7 damage with the staff.
Mm-hmm.
13 with the first unarmored strike.
Yep. You get off your flurry of blows and you crack his shoulder back as it's popped out of its socket. Probably broken.
Okay, so the first unarmored strike does 4 points of damage.
Yep.
The second unarmed strike, I'm sorry. 21.
Yep.
6 more points of damage.
Cool. Yeah, he's had his arm completely shattered.
And I just look at him and I say, remember, be nice.
Yeah, he spits back at you as it hits your forehead. He's got a good angle on you considering you're so short.
Be nice.
That's my bonus action of my attack. So.
Oh god.
Right, Dadel, your turn. This is your time to shine. You start hearing chaos off in the distance.
Yeah, I trudge over
there. You hear people being
there.
stabbed and things, and something just triggers in your head.
Yeah, I trudge over there.
Trudge over there. Are we assuming you're going to run over and use your bonus action for movement?
Do I really run over there?
Are you going to run over there? It's up to you.
I'm hurt. I want to, like, my bonus action, I want to heal myself.
Okay, you can do that.
So I put the cure wounds on myself by putting a hand on myself while I trudge over there.
Yeah. How does it look? Is it like a radiant glow that's coming off? What is the effect?
A small radiant glow from my hand, like, because it's a touching thing. So when I put my hand onto things, like sparks, bright sparks, not sparks, but like an aura starts generating around my hand.
It's an aura coming from the tears streaming down his face.
I am not fucking crying. So I put this on my heart because that's where I've been hurt.
Yeah.
While I walk over there. So like I do these two things simultaneously. So
you're like Saruman's orc. with the white hand on the face.
Exactly,
except there's just a mark of somebody's backhanded you on your face at the moment.
But yeah, so I assume like I'm not running because like I can't do these two things.
Yeah.
I can't run while concentrating the energy.
That's correct. We'll assume for the sake of the story that you can. You get a little bit more movement. A little bit of time's passed because you would have heard it smash. You would have had a little bit of time to react. Yeah, you're there at the moment. You're within range to cast spells and do stuff.
So my initiative is +2. So it's 8 + 2, right? Yeah. So I have a main action now. Mm-hmm. No one's been hurt. Well, that's
only you.
Yeah, but I'm healing
Jim's
that
ego
now.
a little bit.
So Jadal of the screaming tears.
No, I'm healing that with my heal wounds. So do I roll?
He's just got his hand up to his face and he's rubbing it, and it's healing.
No, on my heart. That's where I'm hurt.
On your heart, okay.
Everyone says I'm crying when I'm not.
Did it do a lot? Did it do a D10 worth of emotional damage to you? Yeah? Is that what happened?
Yes,
that's why he was crying. Yeah,
it wasn't actually. I don't care about the physical damage. It's the emotional damage. When people say that I'm crying.
Goblins just want to be loved, man. Goblins get a bad rep. They get waterboarded.
Yeah.
They get shit on. It's not fair.
And I'm a fucking king.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the Goblin King, or a Goblin King, not the Goblin King.
There are many, many goblin tribes, and you happen to be a king of about 4 goblins, but you are still a king.
Yes,
that's the important thing.
They don't know, like the rest of the group don't know, like how much of it is true. But I am a Goblin King, and I'm gonna keep claiming that. So, like do I now get to heal my hit points?
Yeah, it's all healed up. You're ready to go, and you can have a main action.
So, what should that be?
It's up to you. Tell me what you'd like to do. You could cast a spell, you could use an item, you can attack something, you can go and interact with something, anything you want.
Well, like, I want to borrow knowledge.
Okay.
Because, like, right now I'm not very useful, like, since no one's been taking damage. And I'm not getting close to these guys to, like, using poisons right now isn't worthwhile, right?
Yeah. So borrowed knowledge is you draw knowledge from spirits of the path, choose one skill you lack proficiency in. For that duration, you can have chosen. Okay. What do you want to be proficient in? In skills.
I've got a feeling I need to be more athletic than I am right
you can
now.
have a +1 to athleticism.
Yeah, so it's no longer a -1 then. It's a
There you go.
Normal.
Perfect. So that's your turn done.
Yep.
You know what they do to goblins, yeah. There's a lot of things that have been done to goblins, to be fair.
Yeah.
As you guys doing this, the environment around you starts to turn purple, and there are little like bubbles forming in the air, and that's taken you by quite a shock and a surprise. Imagine that somebody has like changed the hue on the world to look a little bit purple. That's what it looks like.
Shit.
All right. Do I detect the evil here then?
Yeah, there's a lot of evil around you.
Yeah.
At this
Honestly,
point,
you may
the
never
two
have to use that skill again.
the 2 guys in front of you start glowing as well.
Oh god.
They're not going to do anything though at the moment.
So we've attacked them and they're not doing anything.
They're not doing anything at the moment. Trent, Jim, can you make a perception check?
Yorp. 13.
13.
8.
8. Trent, you don't notice anything at first, but Jim, you notice that Dimmy has got some like ethereal handcuffs on at the moment, made out of light.
No.
You don't know much about them, but you can obviously tell they're handcuffs, and he's been fallen on top of by Trent at the moment. We're going to go into the next round of combat. Jim, it's your turn.
I'm going to back up a little bit and shoot at them. Yeah.
Go on. You do a little twirl backwards, a little battle twirl, Jim.
Yep.
And you pull out the bows out your quiver as you do that.
Yep.
You make some noises. What noises are you going to make, Jim? Or battle noises?
No battle noises. I'm all like, yeah, Daka, 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 but he's not coming, is he? He's not coming. My cock isn't coming to help me, so I'll just shout Daka, 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 and then shoot at them. I rolled a 13, by the way.
13. Okay. You don't hit Jim. You ping into the wall next to them. It's very narrowly avoided though. You almost had him on that. What do you want to do as a bonus action?
Shout, Dimmy's in handcuffs. Fair enough, isn't it?
Everybody notices.
Are these guys in any kind of specific uniform, by the way? Now that he's yelled at.
Now that you've looked at them and you can see them, they're dressed in black robes with a spider symbol on the front of it, a spider crest.
Do I know anything about this cult?
You put 2 and 2 together, Tren. You remember the note you got with Lano, Glassstaff, when you got him. It's the same symbol, black spider.
Hold on, I need to look at my notes. Ow!
Jim, you recognise the symbol as well from Glassstaff.
Oh yeah, I sure do. Yeah,
black spider.
I definitely remember all of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember the people who came and bought the puzzle box off of you?
Yeah, I remember them doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Same people, Jim, but they're dressed in robes this time.
I didn't think we should have sold it to them just quietly. Makes you wonder if Theach is a good guy, because he was involved in that, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah, we read Glassstaff's diary, if I remember correctly.
And you saw the mark on the bottom of it. It was signed by the Black Spider, and you see that same symbol, that same crest on their armor, as per se.
How far away from these guys am I right now?
1 movement's worth of action.
So that
you can walk up to them.
How much? How far is that?
10, 15 meters. Feet.
Meters or feet? Yeah. Right.
It doesn't matter. 10, 15 units.
Yeah. Right. So then they're still within my zone of control for zone of truth.
Yep.
So
you're assuming they're going to want to talk to you.
What?
You're assuming they're going to want to talk to you. Zone of truth.
Yeah.
Whilst it makes people
shit out of the first guy.
Like, Zone of Truth will make people tell the truth, but it can't make them talk, if that makes sense.
Yeah, alright. But, I mean, we can make Dimmy talk. He wants to talk.
You can make Dimmy talk. I don't think Dimmy would put up much of a fight.
No, but Dimmy can tell us what's happening.
Yeah.
So I'm putting up the Zone of Truth.
We'll get around to that on your turn.
Yeah.
Your turn. Tren, it's your turn.
Okay, so am I laying on the ground?
You are. You're on top of Dimmy.
Okay. Where are his hands?
His hands are in front of him, basically. They've been handcuffed together, and they're just behind you.
So can I grab the handcuffs and try and
you go to grab the handcuff and you get zapped, Tren. You're going to take 2 points of damage.
Ow! Okay.
It's like an electric fence.
Interesting.
We'll say that's your bonus action.
Okay.
Kill one of them. Kill one of them. You hear me?
Okay.
Kill one of them.
I stand up and pull out my other sword, and I go to stab the nearest dude next to me. That's not Dimrath.
So you're gonna run forward and go for a lunge.
Yep.
Go on. Make you roll.
Eight.
You lunge forward and you miss him. He goes right past his side. At this point, he doesn't even notice you. He's noticed that his friend behind him has had his shoulder completely caved in and is more interested in that.
Perfect.
What do you want to do now?
Is my rapier still on the ground?
Yes, on the ground. You can pick it up.
I would like to pick that up to end my turn.
You pick it up. JackBull.
All right, another quarterstaff attack on the man whose shoulder has been just obliterated.
Go for it.
12.
Yep. It doesn't hit here. Unfortunate. Anything else you want to do here?
We will... I will, we can only attack once, right? The next one's got to be dodge, disengage, things like that, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll take the dodge action for my second.
Go for it. You dodge out. All good to go with that one. Up next is... Dadel.
Dadel, the empty chair.
He's not here. The empty chair.
He wanted his zone of truth, didn't he?
It's okay. He's managed to give us his zone of truth and healed himself this combat so far.
So he's run over. He's put his zone of truth on the floor. Everybody is now obligated to tell the truth if asked a question, but you don't have to talk or respond to things should you want to. At this point,
Jimmy, do you miss Dimrath?
Yes! Dimmy, do you miss Marcus?
Dimmy's in shock at the moment and he can't answer that.
Well, the goblin carries 2 daggers, right?
He does.
I would think those are whipping out,
taking his action, though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Up next is the 2 guys. The 2 guys start glowing with like a purple shield on them. You have no idea where it's come from. That mist around you, by the way, with the background turning purple, that's intensified a lot, and you see a spider crest on the floor.
Oh god.
Starting to appear in a circle. You're all encapsulated in that circle.
Oh god.
Me too.
You as well.
God damn it.
How big is that circle?
Enough to get all of you.
So, like, what I'm getting at is, am I at the edge of it? Am I kind of 10 feet from the edge?
You're nearest to the edge of it.
Okay.
You could dodge out should you want to, but it would cost you a movement to do it. Jim, make a perception check.
Perception is a nat 20.
Jim, there is somebody on the roof. You notice there's a spellcaster.
Oh, right. I'm gonna fucking shoot him then.
Go for it. It's your turn if you want to do that.
Yep, definitely want to shoot him. 19.
19. You managed to hit them, Jim.
4. 9 damages.
Did
9 damage.
Dimmy tell us anything?
Dimmy's in shock at the moment.
Alright.
He's not a happy boy. Jim, you hit him and you hit him in the shoulder, and he's basically casting a spell at the moment, and it starts to fade as he loses concentration.
Fantastic.
He goes flying back a little bit. He stumbles backwards on the floor as you hit him.
Yeah. And then what can I do with bonus actions then? Like, what can I do?
What do you want to do?
Well,
pick something reasonable. Anything.
Shoot again. No?
No, you can't do that. It's not reasonable.
Okay. Like, I don't know. I don't know what options are available. I guess, like, run away a bit so I'm out of the... But then the area of effects disappears.
You can try and interact with something or someone around you.
I could pick up Dimmy and get him out of this circle, but then I guess the circle's dissipating with the sorcerer being shot here.
Yeah.
But
I'll still
pick up Dimmy. I'll drag Dimmy out of the way a little bit.
You drag him back. He's just behind you. He's still in the circle though.
Okay. Okay.
Right, next is you, Tren.
I once again would like to try and stab this guy.
Go for it. What did you get?
8.
8. Your stab is more of a swing, and you swing and you miss him, and it pings into the wood to your right that the building is made out of, and your sword is stuck in there at the moment. It's not
Amazing.
looking good. Best combat, 10 out of 10. You can use a bonus action to use a potion or a scroll or a spell or anything if you want to do that.
Oh, a spell.
Assuming she has spells.
I've got spells. I could have cast a spell.
I have no spells. Well, that's a lie. I do have one that I could use to make me be able to have advantage on attacks, which I might need at this rate.
Tell you what, how about we assume that you use that and you can roll again?
Okay.
That sounds reasonable, right?
I used my fairy fire spell that I can only use once per long rest.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a 20-foot cube. All objects and creatures are outlined in a 10-foot dim light, and attacks have advantage.
That's all attacks, correct?
Do you know if that one counts for them, Faulty?
What do you mean?
Because, okay, hold on. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it. So everyone should have advantage.
I think it's only for you.
Okay.
You see that. You see the outlines and you get the advantage.
Okay.
Right, so how...
then...
Sorry.
You notice the spellcaster on the roof. These guys are now glowing with an outline. Go on, Jim.
Right, this True Strike, so it's a cantrip. Does that mean I can, like, cast it every turn, or...?
Yep.
Right, so I would have cast that then. I would have cast that. That seems better to just cast that, so I won't have pulled Dimmy off.
Sure, you can cast that on yourself.
Yeah. Good.
I rolled a 21 to hit.
Yeah, you hit him. Does the spell boost everybody? Okay, it boosts everybody then. It's a bit of a weird one. I've never seen it.
Damage is 5 though.
Damage is 5. Okay. Perfect. You do 5 damage to him. You slash at him, and he starts bleeding. You manage to get him on his arm.
Perfect. Okay, that ends my turn.
Cool. JackBull.
Oh, going back at that same guy again with my staff.
Yep, go for it.
22 this time.
Yeah, you hit.
And that does 4 points of damage.
Yep.
How's he looking?
He goes down to one knee and he grabs his partner and he shouts up at the wizard on the roof now.
Okay, I'll finish up with an unarmed strike. Then I'll use a key point for him for flurry of blows, 2 unarmed strikes.
Yep.
Natural 20, which resulted in a 25.
Yep.
Is that double damage for critical, or is that just a plus?
Just a plus. He's in real bad shape. You've broken his other arm. Both of his arms are gone at this point.
So that one's 5 points.
Down to his side.
5 natural points of damage plus whatever the bonus is.
Yeah, you completely disarmed him.
I've got torn his arms off like a Wookiee.
Wow.
No, but his arms are definitely shattered and broken.
Yeah, don't fuck with the gnome, right?
Now you need to throw a football at him. Oh, in comes the squirrel.
And then the last one is 16 into a 21.
Okay, cool.
Which does 7 points of damage.
Yeah, he's in real bad shape. He can't fight at all.
Okay, so because I used the open hand technique, which I didn't catch my last one, I can use a special ability after that. And what this is going to do is I'm going to use it. He has to make a dexterity throw or be knocked prone because I use the key point with flurry of blows.
Yep. That's fine. So he's knocked prone. All of his contents, by the way, all of his pockets have spilled out onto the floor.
Ooh.
You can search through that in a bit. Dadel,
Oh,
your turn.
garage sale, nice.
What does charm person do?
It charms them. I believe it makes them. What's the word? It makes them non-aggressive towards you, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so I can charm the guy on the roof.
You can't because you don't have line of sight on him.
All right.
Just shank people with your daggers. You
There's no one to shank. You've already.
There's a guy there. There's the guy who Tren's failing to stab.
Oh, alright. Well, I sneak up behind that guy and shank him.
Yes.
Sneak up behind that guy and shank
with my dagger.
Go for an attack roll. Have you got 2 daggers or 1 dagger?
I have 1 dagger.
Do you want 2 daggers?
Have two, man.
Do I want 2 daggers? Yeah, alright. I'll have 2 daggers.
Have 2 daggers. Go on. So make attack rolls for both.
I have a Fury of the Small.
Yep.
Attack roll for what do I check against?
You're an unknown armor class.
Alright. So 13.
13. Are you using Fury of the Small?
It's once per short rest, was it?
I believe so, yeah.
I mean, I might as well.
Okay. When you damage a creature or attack creature larger than you, what is it? You cause the feature. Okay. Take extra damage equal to your level. Yeah. So you do 4 extra damage. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. So you're going to make an attack roll a d20? What did you get?
Alright, so another roll?
Yeah, so what did you get originally?
13.
13. You don't manage to hit. Roll again for your other dagger.
Got advantage still, right?
6.
6. You start swinging wildly in front of you, going for slashes and hacks, and you don't manage to get them, unfortunately. You're swinging your daggers around.
At least you tried, Dadel.
You go for the stab. You ever played World of Warcraft? You ever played like a rogue or something?
Yeah.
You go for a stab. You stab in the air. You do a couple of twirls and pirouettes, and some fancy moves whilst you spin around the daggers.
Exactly, yes,
unfortunately, you don't hit anything. It's very, very effective though in mental damage.
Yeah.
Showing your skill there.
Yeah.
At this point, the area around you completely flashes white for a second, and into thin air. They've disappeared, imperceptible with Dimmy as well.
With Dimmy, no.
With Dimmy.
No, Dimmy.
Combat is now over.
No.
They've taken Dimmy.
No.
Well, I think we need to find Dimmy.
I will drop to my knees and scream "No" for like a minute.
What did I find on the floor there, Fault?
Well, like Darth Vader style, just
yeah.
Go on, what are you saying, JackBull?
I'm walking up towards Jimmy.
Are you going to go and search through the stuff? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I go to break the news to Marcus.
Marcus was watching. Everybody was watching what was happening out the window. They can all see.
I walk up to Jimmy to slap him in the face. Snap out of it. We need to rescue him.
Make a stealth check.
I'm gonna fail, have I not?
You're gonna get another fucking backhander in a second.
And then stealth is +2.
Yeah. What did you get?
10, so 12.
Okay, so Jim, you don't see it coming because you're sitting there screaming. Now do a sleight of hand check for me, Dadel. You can have a +2 to it because you succeeded the stealth check.
I don't want to slap him like damage him. I just want him.
Yeah, but you're gonna see if the slap is gonna go off.
Yeah. 6.
You go to slap his face, but then you realise, out of nowhere, you're a goblin, and you can't actually reach up to his face, even when he's on his knees. And you basically he's on his knees, and you just slap him across his chest.
So in reaction to this, even though I'm shouting no because Dimmy's just been taken, and I look down, notice what he's done, and I give him the hardest backhander that I've ever given anybody in my entire life.
Roll for attack, Jim. What's your armor class, Dadel?
It's leather, is it not?
What's your armor class? It should be that little shield icon. In the middle, top sheet.
Too many tabs again. There you go. Light, medium.
14 is your armor class.
I rolled a 12. I don't know what pluses I get.
You rolled a 12. You get a +2, Jim.
No. Does that
so
work?
What do you have altogether?
14 altogether.
Yeah, you meet his armor class, you break it.
Yes!
Unarmed strike, D4.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby, come to Butthead. 3. Oh, sad.
Okay, where are you slapping him?
In the face, just right in the jaw.
In the face?
Right, if I can, exactly where Cocky slapped him.
Yeah, you go for the slap, you do it with precision, and the hand gets forever more glowing. As you see like a pulsating red mark on your face there, Dale, or he's backhanded you.
Yeah, alright.
Nice.
Take how much damage was it, Jim?
3.
That's 3 points of emotional damage, just to specify.
Yeah.
Right.
You take that.
This little guy gets slapped all over the place.
God. And then I'll say, look, Flargle, right? If somebody's shouting, just let them shout, okay? I didn't bother you when you were crying earlier, so don't bother me when I'm shouting.
I wasn't fucking crying.
The tears alongside the mark, you can see they're almost burned into his face, where he's gone red as you see the tears running down.
I'm
he's
not
stifling
crying.
In the crying session.
I'm not crying.
Oh god! I'll look up the roof. Is that guy gone? Do you think he was teleported with them? I guess we can assume he was teleported with them.
So with Pater's ability, you would have been able to see them or sense them, and yeah, they've teleported. They've gone as well. He was actually the one who cast the spell.
Ah, clever.
Yeah.
Did they leave anything on the ground?
Yes, so the ground around you is actually charred. You can see a distinct line where the ground has been charred black, and you've got green grass to the right and the left of it. Yeah, there's a load of stuff on the ground. So you guys can make an investigation check. I believe Jack.
Oh yeah, I'm already searching that baby.
Yeah. So you searching through it? Everybody make an investigation check.
Oh god. What plus do we add?
Investigation.
Your investigation.
All right. Yeah. Intelligence.
I am proficient in that also, Fault, and I got a 14.
Natural 20!
I got a 5.
You got 5. Natural 20. Okay, what did you get, Dadel?
1.
Oh, Dadel. You find some shiny rocks on the ground.
Wow.
There's some little gems and some trinkets and little things that fallen out one of the bags. Some sequins that had been hit off the guy when JackBull broke his arm. Sequins are lovely. Shiny rocks. Goblins love.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're enamored by them. You're very happy.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy. I'm
Jim,
definitely not fucking crying. I'm very, very
happy through the tears.
You find a packet of tissues as well, some Kleenex.
No, I was never crying.
Dry your eyes, mate.
some gobbo wipes.
Exactly. Jim, what did you have?
5.
5. Okay. You pick up your arrows. They didn't get teleported. You find some gold pieces that you start picking up. You can have 20 pieces.
Well, hey.
That's good. Tren, what did you get?
A natural 20.
Right, we'll do yours in a minute because you get to roll from the magical item table.
Woo!
JackBull, what did you get?
Proficient in it, I got a 14 with my +2.
Okay, so altogether,
total.
14 total. So you find a map on the floor. You also find 40 gold pieces, and you find a scroll. Now, this scroll has already had markings on it, right? You don't actually know what it does. You'd be able to use the scroll because all scrolls in this universe are similar, right? You cut your hand a little bit, you put some blood on it, and then the scroll effect goes off. Yeah. You don't know what the effect is, much like the potions, until you get it checked out. But you could use it at any point you wanted to.
And the map?
And the map, we will go through that in just a moment.
Alrighty.
Tren. Congratulations with your natural 20. Can you roll a D100 for me, please?
We.
Let me know once you've done that.
Hold on, I gotta find a D10 first. Yeah, okay. 83.
Okay. You got some fish dust.
Oh! Exciting!
Congratulations. So, the way fish dust works is you can throw it into a body of water, and it paralyzes all fish and causes them to float to the surface. It does actually no damage to the fish. But yeah, the fish will then, after an hour, come back to life and will be unparalyzed.
Fish.
Congratulations on your fish
Glorious fish dust.
I'm very, very happy with my rocks.
Yeah, you got the best deal, I think, Dad.
Oh no, that fish dust! I could come in handy.
You see Dadel in the corner just playing with the rock, and he's got his markers out, right? And
He's got his
you're
crayons.
drawing like on a bull. You're drawing a face on the rock. And you're gonna bring your friend along with you, yeah?
Yeah. He's so sparkly and shiny.
You get out little bits of glue. You manage to pickpocket the last little bit remaining sovereign glue from Jim, and you're sticking all the little sequins onto the rock.
This is George.
What do you want to call your companion?
Isla.
Nice. There you go. You got your own little Wilson.
Okay, so.
Yep.
As a result of my background as with the Watcher's Eye, my features there, I would be able to, find local, either dens of criminal activity and/or, right. So my next goal is to find like the local watch, the town watch, kind of describe the symbols, ask them if there's anything they know in regards to where those individuals may come from, any rumors about stuff like that.
You're all looking at the map, and Pater, you and Jim, you point out that that's the symbol that you've seen before, and you basically go back and explain the story thus far. So basically, there's you've been going around, you've been doing some quests, and you've heard rumors of this person called the Black Spider, right? And in the notes that have been given out and the notes that you've read, the Black Spider is basically the bad guy here, right? You know that there's a gathering, you know that basically an ancient evil is going to be set off, and it's your job to stop it. That's the backstory there with it. You recognize the symbol because you've taken notes before, and Pater, you pull out the notes. You pull out the. Have you got the? What's it called? The note from Lano. Still. But I can find it.
Yes. Is it the Lord Albrecht? My spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can. Kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that dwarven map in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Larno. Don't disappoint me.
This is that dwarven map you put 2 and 2 together with it. And the map is actually pointing to a castle fairly nearby. It's about a day's travel.
Well, I think we should have a word with Theach, seeing as Theach did a deal with these guys, didn't he?
Theach?
Yep.
Theach.
You go in and you have a look around and you can't find him anywhere.
I look at the people through the window and I'm like, tell me where Theach is now.
They all look at you. They all look at you like you're completely crazy. And,
I mean, that goes without saying, but what's the reaction to the tell me where Theach is?
They have no idea where you're where this person is.
Oh, man.
You shout and shout and shout, but it doesn't help.
Oh man.
Are there any tracks?
Are there any tracks?
Following this map.
Yeah, are there big dragon feet tracks around the tavern?
Make an investigation check.
Nine.
You can't see any perceptible tracks anywhere. You
So-
assume that he's gone to bed early or something.
Oh well, let's sneak into his bedroom.
You don't know where he's staying. As much as I'm sure you'd love that.
That's what I was thinking.
Can we go knock on all the doors?
If you want to use that as an effective use of your time, you are more than welcome to.
Well, we can either do that or we can go to this castle then. Eh? We should do one of those things, I guess.
It's up to you.
Well, I'm gonna definitely want to go see if there's any place to pick up some potions of healing, things like that.
Assume that you've already got a couple, and deduct 25 gold for each potion of healing that you want.
Glorious.
Are there
all of
any
you
dragonborn?
So I've got a couple for free, and if I want additional, 25 each.
Yeah. So everybody, if you wanna buy gear, assume that you've done that already.
Yeah,
when
I'll
you're in the
buy.
city,
I'll have
just
bought
deduct
gear.
costs.
I'll have bought gear.
Deduct
I
a
have
reasonable
everything
amount of gold.
Zero.
We're not too stingy on the actual costing. So like a bow would probably cost 30, arrows would probably cost a couple of silver, so you don't really count those, stuff like that.
Good.
You said
Tell
20
you-
for a potion of healing?
25.
25? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, are there any dragonborn in the crowd?
Not that you can see. Dragonborn are fairly uncommon.
Darn.
Okay, well, I'd suggest we all take a short rest, and then we get our asses out of here and follow this map.
It's either that or search for Theach, isn't it?
Patea, you go in and you walk over to where he usually sits. Make an investigation check for me. Everybody else, I assume you've gone back in and you're doing your own things.
Yeah.
Everybody's dispersed.
Natural 20! I'm not even joking! Natural 20!
You go and you look around and you see there's a little bag in the corner underneath one of the seats, underneath one of the benches, and you pull it out, and there's a little box inside of it, like a puzzle box, and it has your name written on the top of it in Sharpie. It's a wooden puzzle box.
Oh god, I'm really bad with puzzles. I grab it.
You grab it.
Does it make a sound when I shake it?
It rattles. Feels like there's maybe one or two objects inside of it. It's a rattly puzzle box. It's you shake it and it feels quite nice. It's got some clicky things on it and some things that move. It's got some nice wooden buttons.
I take it to Dadel. And I say, I don't know how to open this. Can you help?
Yep.
You look at it, make an intelligence check for me.
Would this be considered a technological item?
18. And I have. I think I had bonus to intelligence.
Yeah, what's your intelligence modifier? Let's have a look. +2.
Yeah. So 20.
A very intelligent
you pick
goblin.
It up. You pick it up. You're a very intelligent goblin, but intelligent for a goblin. Really, when we look at human standards, it's about 10. You pick up the puzzle box, and you look at it, and then you smack it down on the table a couple of times to your right, and you look at it again, and there are lots of little mechanisms and things in it, but you can't make out how it works. But you know that there are shiny objects inside because you know what shiny objects sound like. Sounds like nice rocks to you.
Can I use my dagger to start picking it, or my thieves tools?
You start prying at the box. You pull out your thieving tools, but as you do, it's like there's a magical ward on the box that's stopping you from doing any damage to it. You try to carve into it a little bit. You get your dagger and just start clawing at it. And it does nothing to it.
Can I like, it's not evil, this box, right?
The box isn't inherently evil, no. I mean, it looks fairly ominous. You know, it's a stained black wooden box. Have you actually looked at what the box looks like?
No.
The box has got a load of eldritch symbols on it as well, and is stained black wood with red inlays on it.
So are those like the eldritch symbols, or those like evil kind of symbols?
Not that you can make out because you don't speak eldritch.
All right.
Tren, make a history check for me.
$17.
They are draconic symbols.
Can I read them?
Do you know draconic?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. Go on then. You can have a chance of reading them. Make an intelligence check for me.
$13.
You're a little bit rusty on your draconic, but you realise as you're looking through it, it makes references to Tiamat, the mother of dragons, and a lot of death in multiple forms.
What does it say? Do the symbols say how to open the box, Tren? I eagerly ask her.
No, they don't say how to open the box. They don't say how to open it, unfortunately.
I am suspicious. I am suspicious of her that she's keeping the truth from me.
I gave you the box, okay? To try and have you open it.
Okay,
I'll give it back, and I take it back.
I was just about to steal it off him. Can I try to open it, Pater, please?
What's in it for you?
Well, I'm just trying to be helpful.
It's sealed, you brawn.
I'm just trying to help you and open it for you.
It's magically sealed.
Well.
I don't know if I trust you.
What?
Why are you saying it like that? Like, oh, I just wanna open it for you.
I'm
like,
just
what?
being nice.
I mean, the bigger
question
is, do you want to open this box?
Oh, of course.
Oh no, it's Tiamat.
Things in it.
Are you going to tell us that it says Tiamat on it?
No.
Okay. You don't trust me.
Tiamat rumored to bring the end of all things.
And got Tiamat's mantle as well, right? As Pater.
Yeah, I have my dragon mantle cloak.
Yeah. I'm just gonna end the
You're
world.
You're gonna try and open it, Jim?
Well, I don't.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you to try and have you open it.
Thanks. I'll intelligence, isn't it? Let's see. Just because it'll be funny to roll a 1. Oh my god, I rolled a nat 20. I'm not even lying.
It's not intelligence, Jim.
Well, whatever it is.
Unfortunately.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, for you, Jim, you're going to have to roll again. I need an investigation because you've just picked up the puzzle box.
You motherfucker. Well, I rolled a 20.
You wasted a nat 20.
7.
You start looking at the mechanism.
Oh,
you
9,
need
I
more
guess.
time to figure. You need more time to figure it out, but at some point it should be possible to open it. It's a lot of trial and error and clicking things.
Okay.
JackBull, what would you
worked
like
out.
to do?
I'm not going anywhere near that box.
You're not going anywhere near the box.
Nope.
You start hearing.
that they're all keeping secrets from each other, and
Yeah.
I'm kind of taking, taking inventory of the stuff that I have, and I'm ready to get on the road.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I tell
to
you,
get going as
you
well.
start hearing whispering in your ear. By the way, just subtly, like whispers in the distance.
Can I tell where they're coming from?
At the box.
The box?
Oh my
I hold it
God.
up to my ear.
The whispering is still distant.
Oh God.
I yell into it. What are you saying?
None of the rest of you guys can't hear this, by the way.
Can we hear Tren yelling?
You can hear
Well,
you can hear
yeah.
her yelling, yeah.
So we all hear the whispering, or just Trent hears the whispering?
It's like Lord of the Rings, you know, the whispering, the ring whispering, but instead of Frodo just going, ooh, he goes, what are you saying?
Is there a keyhole?
There is no keyhole.
I am eyeing her suspiciously as she starts yelling as a mad person.
Greg, you can roll once to attempt to open it today.
Good.
Okay.
Oh God.
A natural 1.
Did you actually get a natural 1?
I actually on that one, yeah.
Right.
Boy, howdy.
You start to play with the contraptions and you press a wrong button on it and your hand gets scorched for 3 points of damage.
Okay.
You want some help with that? I ask her.
Slap him.
He's asked you a
Just
question, Fred.
slap him with your burned hand.
Yeah.
Do you want
I guess.
Do you want some help with that burn?
Yeah, I could use some healing.
Yeah, I'll put my hand on her.
How does it work? What does it look like? Are you stretching
Put
out
my
an arm?
hand on her.
The thing is, you're standing up, Trent, right?
On
Yeah.
her ankle?
Can a goblin reach up
I'm,
to?
I'm asking her to like reach out her hand. So like if she's reaching her hand down and I'm
Reach
reaching
out
my hands
and,
up,
It'll be like E E.T.
I
Here you go,
definitely reach it. So,
Do you know what you need? You need a step ladder to bring around with you, like a collapsible step ladder.
Well, so I put my hand on her hand, and the aura, the bright aura, starts emerging again, and it's got a warming sense of feeling, so like, but a comfortable warmth. Like even though she's been burned, like this warmth is comfortable for her.
Yeah.
Feels nice.
Oh, thank you. My hand feels much better now.
No, you're welcome.
So you guys are healing up. You're resting.
Keep the intents of the things in the box hidden from Jimmy.
I think that in order for Dadel to heal, he should have to cry and take those tears and apply those to his. So I think that's something we
I
should
think that's
standardize.
a great idea.
No.
Is what I'm hearing.
No.
I'm not crying. But my own like emotional damage has started simmering away as I helped Tren feel better.
You get rid of your emotional damage by helping other people.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Very good way of doing it. Oh, right. So yeah, you guys are just in the bar at the moment. You've packed up your stuff. You've got your adventuring kit ready. Yeah. Is there anything you guys want to do?
I grab Marcus by the hair and I say, Dimmy's been captured, you're coming with us! And I don't give him a chance to turn away as I drag him with us as we start going to the castle.
He's a big muscular man. You attempt to grab him. Make a strength check.
Oh my god!
You're gonna roll those then.
11.
Marcus rolled a natural 20. You grab his arm and you start yanking and pulling on it, and he's not perturbed. He just stands there, just staring at you.
You're coming with us.
Yeah, he looks at you strangely.
Rescue. Dimrath.
He hears you say Dimrath, and it spikes his attention.
Did he not see Dimrath teleport? Did he?
No,
not
he didn't.
See? Oh, well, in that case, I shall go to Marcus as well, and I shall say, Dimrath has been taken, we think, to a castle. Would you like to come and help us rescue Dimrath?
He mulls over and contemplates for a little while, and he's very saddened to hear this news. But he explains that he has to stay here to look after the tavern. Otherwise, who's going to run the pub?
Does he have any potions or anything that we could have? You know, like, has he had those other things that we?
He wishes you all the best, and he says, anything you need, take it.
Right. So, is there anything we can use?
Can we have some rations?
Yeah, he gives you all rations and food.
I sneak a bottle of booze down my backpack as well while we're accepting the rations.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have a pina colada.
He sneaks a shot glass of booze into his backpack. Are there any like man-at-arms looking dudes walking in this bar?
You, JackBull.
Are there any like magical potions or anything that he has that we could have?
Nothing
Useful.
to give you.
Nothing useful. Okay.
Nothing to give you, unfortunately.
Okay. Worth a try.
Gives you a bath bomb, though, Jim.
No, nice.
Nice lavender one.
Nice.
He says, give it to Dimrath when you see him.
Will do.
I start walking in the wrong direction for wherever the castle is at a very fast pace.
Yeah?
Yep.
It's going to take you guys a couple of days to get to the castle.
I put my finger on my forehead while shaking my head looking at Tren as she briskly walks away in the wrong direction.
I shall shout, "You're going the wrong way, Patea!"
I'll pull that map out and I'll turn it over and I'll be like, "Oh shit, that way."
Perfect. So we're going to assume as well that you guys have you got your provisions. You managed to sort out a horse-drawn carriage with all your bits, a little wagon, and you make your way over to the castle.
Fantastic.
So, being a gnome and twice the size of the goblin, I'll give him a little boost up into the back of the wagon there.
Nice. So you do it after a couple of days, couple of rainy nights, couple of stormy bits, and you make it over to the castle.
Glorious.
Okay, so any markings, looking for this. I'm looking for this spider symbol outside.
Oh, have I found my
nothing.
cock? Have I found my cock? Because he's there in the
Yes.
picture.
So you can call him Jim now.
Yes, I'll
You
call him.
assume that there was a dampening field stopping you from being able to call him before.
Well, in that case, I shall hug him and I shall say, "It's so good to have you back."
You hug your cock. So
I'll give him a hug and a kiss.
You're walking up on the castle, right? The castle consists of 7 crumbling towers of different sizes and heights, but the upper stories are all varying in states of collapse. A short flight of stairs leads you to the terrace on the front, in the main entrance hallway, which you can see here. Past the wreckage of doors, lying asunder on the floor, and piles of rubble. You can see little slits in the walls and things for arrows.
I instantly detect evil.
There's a lot of evil in this place.
Yeah, I tell the others that there's a lot of evil in this place.
I go forward to scout ahead in that first room of the castle.
Yeah.
I
You want to just go head on?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
God, here we go again.
You walk into here.
Trent, you should pull out your weapon if you're gonna go in there.
Here we go again. In reaction to Pate wandering off, I shall pull out my bow and get ready to do whatever deal with whatever shit we're gonna get into.
Yeah, I'm staying at the back of the group, tail end.
Tail end. What are you doing, JackBull? I guess you're going in with them, right?
I'm just outside the door. I'm not quite
Just
inside yet.
the
I'll let them go in first. Yeah, I'd like to. I mean, I would have loved to have done some type of a perception check for hearing or anything like that, but
you would have loved that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It would have been.
Yes,
would have been lovely.
You don't get that chance in this party, Jeff.
Right. There is an orc standing in the corner, looking at an old mirror on the wall that's smashed, just poking at it. He doesn't notice you at the moment.
I stealthily walk up to him and stab him in the back.
Make a stealth check.
Okay, and I will aim my bow at him, ready to shoot him if he survives or notices.
I'm kind of looking down at the goblin to see what his reaction is to Trent walking up and just stabbing one of his cousins.
It's not my cousin, it's a fucking
13.
orc.
What'd you get?
13.
You hit.
That was for stealth.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, go on. For stealth, go on. So you walk up behind him.
Yep. And so then to hit.
Yep.
Twelve.
12. You hit him.
Okay. So then, does that count as a sneak attack?
It is. How does he die?
My sword, as he's looking at the mirror, it just goes straight through his heart, and then straight out, and he just crumples to the ground.
Lovely.
He's
now dead.
Or I'm sorry, Patea. Next time we should probably talk to those people before we summarily execute them.
No,
You're new here, aren't you, Dalton?
Just a thought.
I remind Dalton that there's a lot of evil here.
And that's just two of the party.
Yeah.
You get out the cloth, Patea, and you put the cloth over his mouth as you stab him through his back into his heart and pull him down onto the ground, blood spurting from his mouth, and yeah, he slowly fades away in silence.
Nice.
As you brutally murdered this orc.
Nice.
Does he have any loot on him?
He has orc things. He has some wood, some nails. He's got a rusty scimitar, a loincloth. I'm assuming you don't want that.
Nope.
Yeah. Normal
hey,
orc things.
He's got a rope for you there, buddy.
All right. I'll go and get the loincloth, and I shall say to Flagglesnap, I shall say, look, here's a handkerchief for you.
Make a deception check. Make a deception check, Jim.
Oh dear. I've rolled a 9. I don't know what I've got a plus.
You can tell it's not a handkerchief, Dadel.
No.
Yeah, I scoff at him and tell him he's a dickhead.
Yep.
Take 1 point of emotional damage, Jim.
Okay. Couldn't trick a goblin. Tragedy.
As a new stat, Jim, take note on this. You have -1 karma at the moment.
Oh shit. Oh man, I don't like this.
Karma?
I don't
so
like
that's
this.
what he had to do to lose karma? All the other shit he's done, and that's what he had to do?
I've just figured out we're implementing a karma system to stop you guys from murder hoboing. You can have a minus karma. At the end of the session, Jim, the karma resets to 0.
Okay. And what, the goal is to get it as low as possible, yeah?
Oh, it's like golf.
Brilliant. I'm going to score a birdie in the next room. Let's fucking go.
All right, can I just kind of move into the room a little bit and just a quick perception check of the whole room? Obviously, we know there's arrow slits.
Yep.
But like doors that may be used more often than others, things like that.
So you notice that a couple of the doors are hanging off their hinges a little bit. You see that all the rooms seem to be equally used, from what you can see. The castle is actively lived in, but the goblins don't mind that it's somewhat desiccated.
Okay, so I'm going to whisper. I'm going to whisper to the group. Right, what we should do is we should just choose a room, pile into that room, you know, like stealthily, sneakily, but just pick a room and then, you know, tell us before you go charging in.
But if we all choose different rooms?
No, because there's only 4 of us, right? So we just need overwhelming force in each location. So we'll just choose.
Fine.
We'll choose one door, and then, you know, I'll stand ready to shoot them, and, you know, I guess Patea, you can open the door, and then we can go in and try and be stealthy. If we get spotted, we unleash hell.
Fine.
Yep.
Okay, so the door to the north of us.
Yep.
I want to walk up to it slowly, softly, and just listen at it.
You listen. You hear goblin chattering, and talking coming from behind the walls.
And I
goblin,
kind of,
might I add.
I'm gonna like signal over, like just give a couple of fingers over to Farglesnarp and kind of, you know, tap my ear and.
Yeah.
You listening along? So you know that they're speaking Orcish, but goblins can understand Orcish. They're very similar languages. You hear bits and bobs of the conversation.
So what are you saying?
And they're telling them about something about provisions and supplies, and something about somebody departing.
So I'm telling this to the other guys that this is what they're saying.
Is there an approximate number of voices I can discern? Separate, you know. 2 voices, 5 voices?
2 voices.
2 voices. All right. So should I sneak in there to get a better look at what's happening in the room?
I'm gonna move aside to the corner there to my right.
You can do if you want. It's up to you.
I'm asking the other group. Should I sneak in there to like get a better look at what's going on? Because like I have different ways of making myself unknown to the guys in the room.
Yeah, go ahead and try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to the right and get out of his way.
Yeah, and I'll cover him with my bow in case it goes badly.
Fucking Gimp has locked itself.
Oh god.
What a great program.
So I've got a spell that's called Pass Without Trace.
Yeah.
So yeah, first of all, like I wanna sneak into the room and then use that as well. So like I can stay in the shadows of the room as soon as I walk inside. Like.
So which door are you opening? The top one or the left one?
Where did I hear the voices from? Like, could I tell
in that general area.
Yeah, all right. So I can tell which door would be better.
Nope.
All right, so I'll choose the left one.
You manage to sneak into the room. You peer through, and there appears to be a goblin in there.
All right, so I can only see one of them.
A goblin and an orc.
All right.
Goblin friend, maybe.
Can I see that as well since the door's open, or no?
A little bit. You can peer in slightly. They're busy talking to each other.
So I signal to the others. I'm like.
You do that.
And I'm like this.
All right, can we hear any more conversation from them, or are they done like with the conversation?
They're done with the conversation. They're just looking out on the outpost behind them. See, there's a little archer's outpost there. You narrowly avoided it on your way in. And looking out into the distance.
Oh, so they're looking away from us.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, in that case,
there's some water out there as well on the edge of the map.
In that case, I look at Patea and I'm like.
I pick up the hint.
So you're funneling your way into the room at the moment. You're currently undetected, Dadel. Anybody else going in?
Me.
Yeah, I'll just stand in the doorway with my bow.
Make a stealth check, Tren.
It's a natural one.
Right.
I can use Blessing of the Trickster.
Wait! You use Pass Without Trace, right? That affects everyone. Is that advantage on stealth?
I don't know if that affects everyone.
It does.
Alright, yeah, so then they have any within 30 feet radius plus 10 dexterity stealth checks.
Unfortunately,
Leave no
it
tracks,
is a natural one.
track.
So it still doesn't count. If it was
But
a
if
2,
it-
if that was a 2, it would have brought you all the way up. But the
Have you got an inspiration point? Have you got an inspiration point?
No.
No, she's got shit karma, Jim.
You attempt to go into stealth and you attempt to open the door and you misstep as you're crouching down and you fall forward into the door, smacking it against the wall behind it, alerting the 2 people in front of you.
Okay.
You're no longer in stealth, Dadel, either, because you're in the room. They notice you now.
I'll shoot the orc right in the face in response to that.
I'll shout to them in Goblin.
Yeah? What are you going to shout to them?
I'll shout to the Goblin, watch out, get out of the way.
Get out of the way, gotcha.
And I'm going to shoot the orc.
Yeah, he just starts screaming at you. He doesn't no comprehensive words. He just starts screaming and pointing his finger, and runs at you with his scimitar.
The Goblin or the Orc?
The Goblin. The orc is shocked for a second, but puts his bow down and picks up his mace off of the wall. Yeah, combat's now initiated. Roll for initiative.
16.
19.
Where are you
20.
getting your god rolls? I rolled a 9.
There's a plus for initiative.
Yeah, I got +3, so I only rolled a 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. 9 plus 2, so 11.
20.
Trent, your turn.
I stab the goblin as he's running up to us.
You're on the floor at the moment. It's going to take you a turn to get up.
Oh, can I stab his feet?
You can use both your bonus action and your main action to attempt to swipe at his feet.
I guess I'll stand up.
You're gonna stand up. That's your movement action, but you're gonna have to ready yourself. You can have a bonus action should you want to. You got any reaction-based spells?
I mean, as an assassin, I don't. No.
Possibly the worst thing that could have happened to you as an assassin is that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay. Jim.
I'll shoot this orc in the face.
It's going to be very hard for you to hit him. You've got to shoot past Tren's head.
Well, I rolled a 25, so...
You rolled a 25, okay. You managed to shoot past his head and you hit the orc.
Nice.
How much damage do you do?
I haven't rolled that yet. I should have assumed I would hit on 25, but I didn't. 4.
4, okay. You deal 4 damage to him. It hits him in the chest, but he shakes it off, and it enrages him, Jim.
Fuck. And then with my bonus action, I can cast a spell to True Strike, right?
You can do for next turn.
Nice.
JackBull. If you're going to get into that room, you are going to have to batter your way past Tren. You're going to have to, run her over locomotion style. She's standing right in the doorway.
You could vault over with your stick.
Because I was listening at the door to the north, unless you missed that. Is that where? Is it one room, I can assume?
You don't know. I'm going to allow you as a bonus action if you want to open up that door.
Yeah, pop that friggin' door, baby.
There is a divider.
Man, that was lucky.
There is an arrow slit in the wall. There. So yeah, unfortunately, it's a divided room.
All right, then I will not shout because, but a nice just a firm voice, just tell Tren, get the flip out of the way.
No.
She's unfortunately used her movement for this turn.
No, I know. That's for next. That's for next turn.
That's for next turn. Okay. So what are you going to do with your main action now?
I am just going to brace myself. I'm in set up for a dodge if necessary.
Okay.
Brace myself.
Since it's your main action, and you're foregoing it this turn, Tren will say this to you as well. You can have a +2 to your next roll for both of you.
I guess the abyssal cock should jump in, shouldn't it?
What's its initiative?
I've got no idea. I should have rolled for it.
He's going to go after Dadel.
Oh god, he rolled a 2 anyway, so he's not got good initiative.
Oh, he's going last anyway.
Yeah.
The goblin's going to go for you, Tren, and he's swinging around his scimitar, and he gets a natural 1.
Perfect.
He swings around his scimitar and he missteps, and he goes flying forward onto the ground. All his potions, all his bits, they smash onto the ground, and he starts screaming and melting into the floor.
Shit.
One of the potions is literally spilled out, and like acid, it's just engulfing this goblin as you can see half his body already melting away.
Whoa.
Lovely.
Smoke pluming off of him. You now can't walk through that area. It's a big spill in the middle of the room, and the orc at this point, enraged by what you've done, Jim. He's eyeing you down. He's enraged, unfortunately, Jim, and he's got a natural 20, so he's going to run forward. His head. The head of the goblin literally getting crushed by the skull of the orc as he sprints forward into the ground. Pater, you get smacked to the side and you take 2 points of damage. The door from the force goes back a little bit. He busts the door off his hinges, Jim, and runs straight for you with a 20 to hit.
Oh god.
And he's going to do. JackBull, you're stunned by this. You take a step back. This orc is literally run forward, broken the door.
No
off
chance
the
of an
hinges,
attack of opportunity as he goes by.
No, you're completely shocked by this, and he's pinned you up against the wall, Jim, with his mace, and you're going to take 14 points of damage.
Fuck me.
He is shattered. Let's have a look. What body part is he shattered?
Oh my god.
Roll a d8 for me, Jim.
Oh my god.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Jim.
Yeah. 5.
Too bad we don't have any more of that glue anymore.
Jim, he has completely caved your chest in. You're struggling to breathe now.
God.
You're going to have a -4 on every roll that you make until it's healed.
God.
That's bludgeoning damage. That's nasty. What can you do?
Set my cock on him.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn now, Dadel.
Yeah, I cast a healing word, Jimmy.
Hey.
You cast the healing ward on him.
No, the healing word.
What healing ward does.
One living creature heals 1d4 plus 1d4 through SL plus 0 wisdom HP.
Don't forget to cry first.
So you're running up to him, right? And you see that your friend has been smacked down to the ground and pinned by this orc with a mace. So you run forward.
What?
And,
no, this is an evocation. It's 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay, but you have to have line of sight. You have to have line of sight.
Yeah, but
so you walk to the doorway there.
Yeah, but I definitely don't get close to that fucking orc.
You don't get close. Gotcha. Tears start rolling down your face, and you start wiping them off, and you start glowing. And Jim, you start to feel a little bit better.
Oh, good. Good.
There's no crying in D&D.
There is now.
Fucking crying.
There is now.
There is now.
So how much do you heal for?
So that's 1d4 plus 1d4 through SL plus wisdom HP. So I'm assuming, like, with my 14 wisdom, I'm just gonna max heal him, right?
No, you add the modifier.
What?
It's the modifier. It was the modifier.
I don't understand.
So wisdom, you've got like I've got a +1 and 13. There's like a big
What are you
square.
using to heal with it? Sorry, is it Constitution?
Okay, so my right. So I have 0 wisdom modifier.
You got 0 wisdom modifier, so you got 10 wisdom.
Yeah.
So how much does he heal for?
What dice do I roll?
Whatever it says on the spell.
1d4.
I think just one. Yeah, 1d4.
Plus 1d4 through SL. What's SL?
Spell level. So are you casting it as a first level spell or a second level spell?
It's a second level spell. No, wait, it's a first level spell.
Then you'd add 1 to it.
So I rolled 2 d4s. Is that what I'm supposed to roll? Alright.
And then plus 2.
Sorry, I need to find a d4.
I can roll it for you if you need.
Nope, I'm doing it.
You got it.
1.
Yep.
And 1.
Brilliant.
So 2 plus 2. So
Jim, you
4.
heal 6 points altogether.
You need to try a little harder there, Dadel.
Alright, thanks.
Well, it was Jimmy, and he's been a dick to me so far. So he's punched me in the face, and then he's tried to trick me with an orcish loincloth.
Dadel, you can have +1 karma.
Thank you.
That action. Very good. Right. Jim, abyssal cock time.
Yes! The abyssal cock's brilliant. Right, so what, let me see.
By the way, behind you, Dadel, you see the goblin. His head literally exploded as the orc's foot had crushed it open, and half his body is melted. You can start to see the bones spilling out the side of his open chest cavity as they're melting away.
That makes me angry at the orc.
He's screaming, and Terminator style. He's trying to claw forward with one arm at you, saying, "Please help me."
All right. There's nothing I can do for him. He's too I can't divert my energy and my spells to him. And even if I could, I can't heal that type of damage. That extent.
He starts crying.
Yeah, but I direct my. I'm not as emotionally triggered by this as I am furious at the orc.
Gotcha.
Because it's the orc's fault that the goblin's here, in this mess.
The tears of fury at the sight of his goblin mate getting crushed under heel.
Yes, I the sight of other goblins dying makes me angry at the system. And the system is represented by this orc.
Right. Well, Primeval Peck rolled a 13.
Doesn't hit.
Shit.
He's angry at
You go for the claw attack.
Claw. The claw does 7. That definitely doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit, no. Unlucky, Jim.
Sad. Can't say.
Tren, your turn.
So, is he solely focused on Jim?
He's solely focused on Jim.
So, if I attack him and jump on his back to stab him, will that count as a sneak attack?
You can attempt to, yeah.
I do.
Okay, make a dexterity check for me.
21.
21, you jump on his back.
What am I rolling now to hit?
You're gonna roll for a grapple check for me, please. So a strength check.
17.
Yeah, you're grabbing onto him. You've got firm grip on him.
What now?
Whatever you want. What do you want to do? You're grappled to the back of him.
I try and shove my sword through his back.
Yeah, you can attempt to.
$11.
So you don't manage to get your sword through the back. Your sword gets knocked away, but you do manage to pull out your pocket dagger out of your shoe, and you just start reaching over his shoulder, stabbing away at his chest and his shoulders.
Nice.
Jim, your turn.
No. Well, if I can do anything. Oh, I've got -4 from each roll there. Do I still have that despite the bit of healing?
You do at the moment.
Okay.
You're stabilized, Jim, but you're still hurting. Your chest is caved in. You're gonna need a little bit more healing.
Right. So I've got +1 overall then with my dagger. And 17.
Maybe getting away from this this orc is the better option, Jim.
Okay, yeah. Well, I didn't know I could try that.
You can.
Yeah. I'll try and get as far away as I can from this orc.
How do you want to do it?
I guess crawl.
You're gonna crawl away. You start crawling, Jim, and you start clawing at the floor, dragging yourself away.
Yeah.
You're gonna incur an attack of opportunity as you go out of his.
See that I was better off stabbing him. Why do I listen to you?
He rolls a 17, Jim.
Disengage next time, Jimmy. Call that out. I'm using my action to disengage.
Yep. He rolls a 17, Jim, and he's gonna go for another mace swing.
You told me to not attack him, and then I'm getting attacked instead. This is faulty logic.
9 points of damage, and he's crushed in your right thigh with his mace.
By the grappling of Tren, or?
I mean, I failed an intelligence check in real life, which was listening to anything faulty said, but never mind.
Very true. Jim,
I deserve to die for being a fucking idiot.
Jim, he smacked in and broken your right thigh. He smashed the bone.
Brilliant.
You scream out in pain.
Yeah, I don't cry though.
You can have a +1 karma. It resets to neutral now, Jim.
Thanks.
You paid your debts.
Thanks.
Not good.
No.
Anything you want to do with your main action?
Shoot him.
Probably
no. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna scream no. Just for no reason.
Jim, there's probably something in glass in your backpack that you can pop a cork on and quaff really quick here.
You can do loads of things. You got a load of equipment.
Yeah, I'll have a healing potion. How much do they heal?
In this case, you can have a D8's worth of healing, +2.
Oh. Alright, 6.
Perfect.
Okay.
As you take it, Jim, you feel reinvigorated. You can feel the muscle and sinew magically binding back together. You're a little bit more stable now. Your leg seems to have healed a bit. Your chest is difficult to breathe, but you're still able to do actions. That was a bonus action to chug it. Do you want to do anything with your main action?
I mean, I guess I can't really reliably shoot him with a -4 and put tear on his back.
It would have gone down to a -2 now.
Okay, well, I'll have a shot at him then. Yeah, I'll shoot him. I'll shoot him.
It would be difficult with a bow, Jim, because you've been knocked off and you're crawling forward. But you could probably throw something at him. Yeah, like a dagger or something.
Yeah, I'll throw a dagger at him.
Throw a dagger?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
I rolled an 8, so let's see what my dagger gets.
Not high enough.
Not high enough. Okay.
Not high enough. You get the dagger and it pings into his chest, Jim, but doesn't do any damage.
Sad.
Jim can't stand up. He's used his movement action to crawl away. What can you do? JackBull.
All right, coming in with the quarterstaff swing.
Go for it. You run forward. Or you
Natural
waddle forward.
20. Oh, baby.
Natural 20. How does he die?
Oh, baby. Okay, so I sweep his ankles out from under him, right?
With Tren on the back of him. Hang on a sec. He sweeps his ankles. Okay. Let's see. I've got to see which way he falls, though. That's not down to you. It's down to the orc.
If Tren's on his back, I'm sweeping from the front.
He's sweeping from the front. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As he rolls down, I kneel down on one hand, peel back his head.
Yep.
Nice 3-clawed grip right into that throat and rip that bastard right out and show it to him.
You do all of that. And he's screaming, gurgling blood out of the hole where his throat used to be. And it's a terrifying and horrible scene.
Nice.
You are all covered in blood, by the way.
Nice.
Let's roll to see. Luckily, for some reason, nobody else in the castle was alerted to this whilst this was going on.
Wow.
So you guys appear to be good.
Wow.
But yeah, combat's now over. You've killed him.
Can Dadel heal me up to?
I spit on his corpse.
Wow.
You spit on his corpse.
Can Dadel heal me up like a bit more?
It's assumed at this point that Dadel is uses medical supplies and knowledge as a cleric to heal you up to full, Jim.
Way, thanks. Like that.
Way.
Right, let's flip and go.
I got you, bro.
Cheers, bro.
However, you either are going to receive a niggling injury, and anytime you take damage to the chest, Jim, you're going to take an extra point of damage.
Oh my god. You scumbag, Faulty.
Jim's niggled.
Fucking niggled.
Great. Hey, consider yourself lucky that you're not move bust, Jim. You got your ankle smashed in. You could be move bust right now.
God.
Can we cycle, Jim?
No. Motherfucker. Right. Should we go to the other side then and
No, I think we should go in that room and search around a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You've got chalice to do.
I do have chalice to do, yeah. I do have chalice to do, but I've already missed the start of it, and this is fun, so I'm happy to carry on. Fuck it.
We can do.
Fuck chalice.
We move these cunts.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, what do you want to do about the goblin there, by the way? So he's half melted, but he's still barely alive, like teetering on the edge of life.
I thought he had his skull crushed by a heel of a giant orc.
He did have his skull crushed, but he's literally teetering.
Still alive?
He's teetering on the edge of life, just about.
Yeah, I'm closest to him, so I slit his throat.
You slit his throat, yeah.
Yeah, to put him out of his misery.
Nice.
A little tear rolls down your face as you do it. You get the ceremonial knife out.
Yeah, this time I actually shed a tear.
Well, I think rather than like searching rooms, right, we should just try and clear the whole place first, right, and then search rooms after the like, you know, because someone could just walk in while we're searching rooms.
Yeah,
and attack us.
The loot isn't really worth it at the moment. I agree.
Don't you have to go through rooms to search the rooms to find the people?
Yes, that is what you have to do.
Yeah, so let's just focus on clearing the castle first. Let's clear the castle.
Okay.
And then clear first, then loot.
Looks like Jack.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all, Jim. Why don't you guys go ahead and go forward? Let's clear this place. None of us search the rooms. I'll be back here.
No, I'll help you clear them. I've got my bow. I'm gonna help you clear. Don't worry.
Looks like JackBull found another door in that room to the left, to the adjacent room.
Yeah, the room to the north there. There was nothing in there?
Here.
So
in that room up there? Not much.
Not much.
Should we listen to the door, like, put my ear up to the door to see if I can hear noise from that one into that? No, the north room.
Up there?
No, the north room. Yeah, there.
It says the north room. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I'm watching the stream because like I've got too much.
You can't perceive much.
All right.
You don't hear many voices.
Oh, I whispered to the others that I don't hear anything.
Cool. I'll relay that information.
Go ahead.
Okay. Should we go through that door then? And
we're with you.
Somebody needs to take lead on this. I can't. I've got to stay at the back with my bow.
I'm definitely not going first. Well, like, yeah, no, wait, I could go first. I could stealthily, like, try to enter the room again. Yeah.
Which door are we opening?
The one that I'm in front. The one that I tried to listen to where I didn't hear anything.
Oh.
Okay. Who's going in first?
I'm going in first, like, stealthily. I tried to do the same routine as last time.
Make a stealth check.
You found a church.
Fuck's sake! I don't think I've rolled above 10 yet.
What did you get?
Fucking 4. And then I have +2 stealth, so 6, I guess.
You are not in stealth, but you can crack the door a little bit and peer through it.
Yeah. All right. So I do that.
In front of you, this is it's a chamber that occupies the northern part of the castle. A stone altar stands in the middle of the room, covered with blood-stained black cloth. Golden ritual implements, chalices, and knife are scattered across the room and carefully arranged at certain points. There are 2 archers that are covering the north side, looking out at looking outside the castle there. So they're not looking at you.
Yeah. So I pair back out and reveal this to the rest of the group.
You guys are now informed.
All right, Jim. I'm gonna go in. Or I'm sorry. What's your name, Jim?
Daka.
Dead? Is that what you said?
Daka. Judge Daka.
Oh, Judge Daka. I'm gonna go in behind him, follow us in, and stay back as far as you can for that bow shot and just snipe something.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan. So you going in first then?
Well, I'm following the goblin, and I'm assuming he's going in first.
The goblin's going in, and Jim's readying himself then.
Yeah, so goblin in, I'll follow the goblin, because we're both short, so Jim can shoot over us if he needs to, and if not, he just moves into the right and goes a little further away.
Clever.
What are you doing, Tren?
It's next level strats there, Daka.
I'm just following, probably not like at the direct front, but not at the back, just somewhere in the middle.
So you're not going to try and stealth it this time?
I'm gonna hold back on this one, based on how the last one went. Yeah.
Nice. Let's wait for Dadel to get back quickly and we go. I need a drink. Anytime Jim rolls a 1, you take a shot.
Don't do that.
Good times.
Is the cock's invisible? That should be really stealthy, shouldn't it? I mean, apart from like the pecking people's eyes out.
Oh, he put on his Christmas neck piece.
Well, hey.
Very nice.
The Christmas man.
Dadel, you going in first?
Am I going in first?
It's up to you.
Can I was there any like part of the room where you could hide?
Nope. I mean, you could try and dive behind the you could try and dive behind the pew seats. The benches.
But they were like preoccupied looking out, right?
They're looking out, yeah.
Yeah. So I again try to like was it one goblin again and one orc?
Yep.
All right. Are they're not talking, right?
No, they're just looking out.
Well, I want to kill the orc, but I don't think I can do that. I haven't got the strength to do that. So like, there's little point for me to like go into the room first. It's better for me to like stay back and like heal whatever I can when these clumsy dum-dums fail.
Yeah, that's fine. Who's going to go in first then?
JackBull.
This entire elaboration,
you can distract them with the egg of distraction.
I like the
There's
fact
many
that I
things
have
you can
3
do.
evil characters behind me following me into this room as well.
It's very true. But you could distract them with the egg of distraction.
But then I'm gonna be distracted by the egg of distraction.
It's very true. Can you resist the pull of the egg?
I don't know if I can resist the pull of the egg. I don't think I can.
All I know is one of you's got to go into that room first.
No, I'll try to stealth in there, and I'm going right after the orc. The goblin's probably going to take a swing at me, but I'm not going to piss Dadel off yet.
Make a stealth check.
Say again?
Make a stealth check for me.
13 plus 3, 16. I'm sorry, 13 plus 3, 16.
You're in stealth.
All right, so right up behind that orc and a nice big sweep with that with my quarterstaff again.
I instantly followed JackBull and snuck up behind the
Make
goblin.
a stealth check. The box starts whispering to you, by the way, Tren. Saying open me.
13.
I tried.
Plus 2, so 15.
15, you're in stealth.
Yeah, so I sneak up behind the goblin, and as JackBull like attacks the orc, I put my hand above like the mouth of the goblin and like try to just keep him silent and hold him down.
You trying to go for okay.
So I'm not trying to kill him.
JackBull, if you attack, so we're going to assume that you're going to grapple him then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, make a roll a d20 for me, and then make a sleight of hand check.
So those two are separate, or the
no? Just make a sleight of hand check for me.
All right.
JackBull, roll for your attack.
What was my sleight of hand? So 9.
9.
12 plus 5 for a 17.
Cool. You hit the orc. The goblin, you actually managed to grapple him and get in position.
Cool.
6 points of bludgeoning.
Yep. Damage is going to be doubled, so he's going to die. How'd you kill him?
Oh baby, this is beautiful. So with the quarterstaff this time, right in the back of the friggin' knees, so that he falls and crumbles down. Grab the scruff of his hair, pull him back, and this time with the left hand instead of the right. A nice big claw grip and right into that throat and tear that sucker out so his blood's flying all across the front of the room.
Blood gets splattered onto the altar. Pater, the voices are getting in your ear are getting louder and louder.
Can I make out what they're saying?
A little bit. They're mostly just ominous background noises, but you hear "to the altar" in the background there.
Oh, well, I start walking to the altar.
Perfect. You go through. Dedo, you've managed to restrain this goblin. That orc is dead.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with this goblin?
And I want to talk to him, and I want to like activate the aura of truth, zone of truth.
The zone of truth.
So he knows that I'm forcing him to tell the truth. I want to ask him what he's doing here, what they are doing.
He's panicked at the moment, and he's flustering. He's struggling to make out words.
Yeah, I'm trying my best to calm him down. And like I'm using my my cure wounds, like to like channel this aura, this warmth, and I tell him that I'm a goblin king, to like reinforce the feeling that I'm an authority for him.
He's starting to calm down a little bit, but he's still a little bit shocked by what's happened.
Yeah, I'm sitting down with him, like helping him calm down.
Yeah. Jim, what are you doing?
Are you giving him therapy?
Yes.
I've retrieved my dagger that I've thrown at the orc.
Of course, that's a given.
Yeah, so I've got my dagger. And I'm looking at this goblin that seems quite safe and not really worried about anything. And I'm thinking, what if I went up behind that goblin and slit his throat? Would that be a good idea? I'm thinking to myself.
You can make a stealth check if you want to do that.
And I'm thinking it probably would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Oh god, I've rolled a 5.
You're not in stealth. And Dadel, you see everybody. Actually, you see Jim walking up behind this goblin with a dagger out in his hand.
I'm shaking my head and like putting my finger at my forehead, closing my eyes.
Think of your karma.
I'm like, Jimmy, don't. Or Barrett, what was it?
Daka.
Judge Daka, fucking don't.
Okay.
You see in the middle of the room, with the altar, there is a pool of water as well.
Well, in that case,
what's at the rear of the room there? What is that? Is that a stairwell down?
Yeah.
That is a stairwell down. Yep.
I'm gonna look at the altar and see if there's anything aside from the golden this, that's, and the others. Are there gems? Are there scrolls? Are there...
Make an investigation check for me.
An 8 after adjustment.
You can't find anything specific, no.
Okay, then I'd like to go to the stairs and just give a listen.
You go to the stairs and there's actually a hatch battened over the top, and yeah, you cannot open it. It is locked with a big padlock. Trend for you. Your everything starts to darken a little bit as you see the altar. The altar's still in full color and full view for you, though. Everything else has gone kind of monochrome. You hear the voices whispering and calling.
Yeah, I start trying to touch the altar.
You walk up to it, and you're immensely drawn to the altar. You touch it, but nothing's happening.
I take out the box and place it in front of the altar.
You do that, and it starts glowing.
Oh, God.
Jim, what are you doing?
I'm a little bit perturbed by this, so I guess I'm gonna run up and grab the box and take it away from there.
As he snatches the box out of your hand, you snap back to reality, Tren, and everything comes back into full view, and the voices disappear.
Whoa.
Hey, why'd you do that?
It was glowing, and I was scared.
What do you mean? I was trying to open it.
Fuck's sake, Baldy. No, well, maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't. It's got Tiamat on it, hasn't it? It's got Tiamat.
You saw something very specific, by the way, Trent, as this was happening, which you didn't see, Jim. That the blood on the altar had basically started moving and crawled up inside the box.
Crawled into the box?
Mm-hmm. And there's now no blood on the altar.
Exciting.
Only you notice that at the moment.
Okay. Jim, can I have my box back?
No.
Please?
No.
Please?
Make a persuasion check, Trent.
No.
21.
Jim, you are compelled to give her the box back. You get the box back.
Okay, I just hold on to it. I don't do anything with it.
You put it back in your little backpack. What are we doing with this goblin?
Has he started settling down yet?
No, he's still in tears and in shock.
So I can't get anything sensible out of him.
You can't get anything sensible out of him at the moment.
Alright, well, I suggest to the other that we tie him up and leave him here while we start investigating the rest of the place.
Yep, that's a good idea. We should tie him up, right? We'll tie him up and leave him on his knees facing out of the, like where he's looking out. They were looking outside, weren't they? At the corner there. We'll just leave him on his knees looking out.
Yeah. That sounds good to me.
You do that.
Yep.
He's now tied up then.
Do we try to go down, or do we investigate the pool in front of the altar? Or do we go into another room?
I think we should just clear all the rooms. Clear all the rooms, then investigate.
Clear rooms and then come back and go down? Alright.
I think so. I want to clear.
Was there another door in this room?
There is not.
Yeah,
there are crumbling ruins that go out to what appears to be another larger room, but you'd have to move them aside. It's on the right-hand side of the room.
So then we head back.
You'd have more like heading back, yeah.
Yeah, I start heading back out into the hallway to enter one of the rooms on the south.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
Yep, let's keep going.
I follow. Wait, are those stairs?
Yeah, but it's been locked over with a hatch.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I follow them.
Yep, you follow them. Cool. You've all moved out of the room.
Yeah, so I put my ear to the door to the far left downside, like looking out to where we came from.
Yeah. You can't hear anything.
Yeah, I say that it's silent to the others. Which room do you want to start with?
How long does True Strike last for, by the way?
Until you next attack, Jim.
Okay, well, I'll cast that on myself at some point then.
Yep, it's assumed.
Really nice.
I go to the nearest door that we haven't gone to and open it immediately.
You barge past your goblin and you open up the door.
Because that went so well last time.
Because that went so well, yeah.
Yeah, classic.
Lightning doesn't strike twice.
You open it up and there is nothing in the door. Nothing.
Exactly. Perfect.
You come back out.
Okay.
Yeah, I peer into the room. I try to like stealthily open the door next to her and peer into the room.
There is a barracks with a couple of beds in it. In there, and there's a goblin and an orc talking.
Yeah, what are they saying? I eavesdrop.
They're just talking about how shit the food is, and how many ones they roll, unfortunately, in Blood Bowl.
The kebabs are shit.
I close the door and I say that there was nothing in there.
Sneaky goblin. Alright, so there's another door there, isn't it, on the right? If somebody... Do you want to have a look at that? Dalton.
So we've gone into 4 different rooms. 4 rooms, 5 rooms now. 4 of the doors are left open, but this one he shut behind him.
Very true.
Yeah, very true.
Make a deception roll, please, Dadel.
This is one of the crossed-in skills. Like this is one of my specials. And I roll a nat 20.
There is nothing suspicious about the way he closed that door. Nothing at all. You'll believe anything he tells you at that moment in time.
Wow.
Sneaky little bastard.
Isn't he?
The first time I roll above 13.
Okay, what do we hear at the next door there?
You can put your ear up to the door and you can't hear anything.
I look at Tren.
I barge in.
You smash open the door?
Oh yeah.
You smash through the door. You run into the room. There is nothing in the room.
Oh god. There's another door though.
You want to go for more?
Well, there's another door. Yeah, there's a door at the end, isn't there? We should run up and listen to that and see if we can go
there's
through.
A door at the end there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a wall right to the north there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see through all this rubble peering back into the chapel over there.
Oh, is the goblin still there, tied up?
The goblin is knocked out.
Oh.
I look ominously at Jimmy, ask him, did you fucking knock that guy out before you left the room? Because I left first.
And I'll say honestly, I was gonna boot him off like Sparta style. I was gonna do that, and then I thought it was too mean, so I didn't.
Well, how the fuck is he knocked out then?
That was literally why I thought put him at the edge looking out so I can just kick him from behind to his death. And I just thought I won't do that because it's so mean. There you go. +1 karma, thanks.
No karma for you, Jim.
Yeah, just no wish. 5.
The fact that you thought about doing that, -1 karma.
Is there? Do we hear anything at the next door?
You do not.
How is he knocked out then? Did you do that, JackBull or Potato? Who knocked him out?
It wasn't me.
And I just go.
You going?
Do you want me to go through this door too?
If there's no sound, we might as well, yeah.
Somebody's got to open it.
There is a goblin sleeping in that room. So a goblin and an orc.
Ooh.
I walk right up to it as it's sleeping stealthily and slit its throat in its sleep.
Make an attack.
Nice. Your camera's gone, by the way, Faulty.
Is it?
You know, yeah.
Bastards.
Yeah, she rushes in and then she starts acting sneakily.
23.
How do you kill him?
Kicks the door in.
As he's sleeping, I whisper, "Shh, it's okay," and then I just slit his throat with my sword.
Lovely.
So
He's dead.
Oh man, he's dead. Right, so we can go north or south, I guess.
Is that what Faulty said? He's dead?
Yeah, he said he's dead.
dead.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Congratulations on slitting his throat.
Congratulations.
You want to work? You want to work
What?
maybe a little bit?
what does invoke duplicity means?
It's one of your spells. You'd have to look it up. It's been a long time since I've played cleric.
A certain action I created.
I believe that just gives you mirror images of yourself, if I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, alright. So I have different ways of create. I have 2 different mirror images then. So one that I missed is. Yeah, alright. Cheers.
The mirror image that you've got there is better. The actual spell
exactly.
spell.
Yeah. So this one I can like actually use my mirrors.
Yeah.
But the other one is merely like distractions.
Right. Dead orc.
So, north door?
You go for the north door if you want.
Yep, listening, of course.
Nothing through there.
Tren?
I go through the door.
Kick down the door. There is a barracks in here with lots of chests.
Oh.
Now, Jim, remember we're not touching anything until we're done.
Yep. Save the chest for later. Calm down, Pater. We'll get the chest at the end.
They all have locks on them.
I start prying at one of the locks, like as I enter the room last of the group. Like
Make
when
a
they're
sleight
not
of hand check.
The one furthest back, like the entrance where we came in from.
Yeah. Make a sleight hand check for me.
7 + 2.
You start biting at the lock, trying to get it open, and you can't. No luck.
Yeah, I stopped doing that.
Does he chip a tooth and cry?
Inconspicuously. So that they don't suspect anything.
A bit more crying.
No.
Where do you want to go next?
I would say we should go to the door to the west.
Yeah.
You kicking down that door, Tren?
Oh yeah, I am.
Listen first. Ah!
Fuck no.
I'm at the back of the group. I can't stop.
You go in, and in front of you, in this the circular room, there is a two-headed orc.
Flip me.
An orkin.
He's dressed in a robe as well,
Ooh,
and has arcane magic resonating off of him. Yeah.
Shit.
That is an ugly, ugly dude.
I still have my aura of truth around me. So as I enter the room, I ask, "Who are you?"
He chooses not to answer.
What are you doing here?
He chooses not to answer. As you guys are doing this, combat is initiated.
Right. We're all for initiative, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
14. Yuck.
12.
5
23.
+ 2, so 7.
Right, Jim, you're up first. Demon and Cock with you.
Okay, I'll shoot him.
Go for it.
17.
You hit him.
4. 7 damages.
You hit him in his torso. Arcane magic starts spewing out of the hole.
And can I then cast my spell and to like get advantage next time and send the cock in after him?
You can.
4. Right,
your cock scutters in.
Oh baby. What's he got? The peck. Right, so he'll do his primeval peck first.
Yep.
And rolls a 7 altogether.
He doesn't hit.
He's going to do his primeval pecker. Is that what you said?
Yep. And then he's got his claws, which is a 15.
He doesn't hit with that.
Shit. Oh, no, 16. Sorry, 16.
He hits with it.
Hey, honestly, I'm not lying. I did 12 plus 3 instead of 12 plus 4. Right, that's 3 damage.
Cool. He claws at the back of the two-headed orc's like leg.
Nice.
JackBull.
I'm assuming I can't just go right through this door, considering where they're at, right?
You would have to charge past both of them. You are half size. You could probably do it. They give you advantage.
All right. What the fuck? Let's go. I'll get in there.
Make a dexterity check.
With advantage, you said, so twice?
+2.
+2. In 16. So 11 plus my +3 plus your +2.
You weave your way past them.
Well, hey.
All right. Strike with my quarterstaff.
Yep.
That's a 9.
It doesn't hit him. Unfortunate.
And then take the dodge action with my next, with my second half of my move.
Yep. You dodge back out of attack range. Right. At this point, the two-headed orc starts casting, and you guys are going to receive some random effects. He casts a spell that goes off. So let's have a look. There are 4 of you. Targets number 2, which is you, Jim. And you
what a surprise!
You are going to get polymorphed, Jim. You're a sheep for the next turn.
Thanks.
There's going to be 2 more spells. There's another one for you, Jim. It's another 2. Let's roll again.
Thanks.
It rolls a 6. You're going to take. That was my dice. 4 points of searing damage as a bolt comes down from the sky and smites you. Nice. And one more roll. It is a 4, which is you, Dadel.
Woo.
And what effect are you going to get? You got 8. That's not good. Look at what 8 was. You're going to have confusion cast on you. You're dazed. You don't know what's going on. You barely remember who you are at the moment.
All
right. It is now your turn, Dadel.
What can I do now that I'm confused?
Dig deep and try and find your inner self.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
roll a d20.
12.
You realize you're a goblin, and you realize you like stabbing things, but that's all that you remember at the moment.
Yeah, I go for the feet of the orc.
Well, who are you going to go for? There's an orc there, and there's a drow to the right. Whose friend?
Yeah, exactly. I go for the orc. I guess like I have to roll.
Are you going for the orc?
I think so.
Roll. Let me have a look. Let me see who you're going for. You're going to go for an attack. You like the look of Tren. Tren looks like an enemy at the moment.
It's the feet that I'm going for.
Yeah.
God.
I would have thought he liked the look of.
Go on, go for a slash with your 2 daggers. You get 2 attacks.
Yeah, I rolled a 13.
13. Tren, what's your armor class?
It is.
But I get -1 on strength.
16.
16. So you don't get that slash. Do you want to go for another one?
Is it compared to strength, or was it compared to?
You're going against her armor value.
All right, so I don't add any modifiers to my D20.
No, you do. You look at your dagger and it'll tell you what to add to it. So for your dagger, it is +4.
So 13 plus 4 is 17.
And that's more than you got 16 armor class, right, Tren?
Yep.
Yeah, so you hit, so you do 1d4 plus 2 with your dagger.
The d4 says 3.
Right, so you're taking 5 points of damage as you get your leg sliced into. You get another attack, Dadel.
9. So this time
9.
I don't connect.
You don't hit.
Yeah, so 9 plus, what was it, 4? So 13.
Yeah, the other one clangs against the wall. The other dagger. Tren, you're surprised that he's attacking you. Up next is you, Tren. You hear Jim behind you as he's making sheep noises.
Bah.
I'm just gonna attack the orc.
Bah. Well, actually, I guess it would sound like another 1 in 9. Read again.
Tren, what you did?
I attack the orc.
You attack the orc. Go for it. What you attack him with?
My rapier.
Yep.
So 18 to hit.
Yeah, it hits him.
And that is 1d8 plus 4. 9 damage.
9 damage. Perfect.
Yep.
You slice across his chest and he's grievously wounded.
Perfect.
Anything else you want to do?
No.
Cool. Jim, back around to you.
I'll say bah, and I guess
roll a d20 for me, Jim.
Okay. 15.
Jim, there is some delicious grass outside. You go past him, you see the grass, and you go outside and start munching.
Nice.
You're more interested in the grass than the combat.
Nice.
Have you got anything to say?
Bah.
Lovely.
My cock's interested in the fight, though, so he can still carry on attacking, can't he?
He can.
Right, so the primeval peck gets 13.
Go for it.
And the claws get 20. Whoa. So the
claws work, the peck doesn't.
Yeah.
The claws do 3, yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you clawing away again. JackBull.
Going after him with the quarterstaff again.
Go for it.
$24 this time.
You hit him.
6 points of damage.
You kill him.
Whoa.
As you do one last strike to him, and he starts to glow, and he starts to scream, and it looks like he's charging up.
Okay,
it is
I will.
Now. You got a movement, by the way.
Yep, I'm gonna use a key point to do Step of the Wind, and I'm double moving right out of the room back to the room we came from.
You can climb down the edge of the building here as well. That's open on the side. There's another entrance in.
Yeah, whichever's closest and as far away as I can. And
there's a couple of wooden barriers, but you smash through the barriers and you start running out.
Yeah, neither like behind a tree or behind a corner or something.
Yeah, you're far enough away at this point. Dadel, your turn.
How confused am I by now?
You know that you've attacked the wrong target, and yeah, you've regained full consciousness.
All right,
you know what's going on.
I shout, "I'm sorry" to Tren, and then the fade away action. What was that? Because like I realized that this is dangerous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've taken damage.
No, I didn't take damage.
Then you can't go. All
right,
invisible.
So the nimble escape, disengage. Yep. Can I do that?
So you disengage, and are you going to use your movement to run?
Yeah. Like, can I get Tren with me in any way or capacity?
You wouldn't be able to, no.
Well,
you are pint-sized compared to her.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, there's nothing I can do for her. Do I have like?
You disengaged at this point. You can just run.
No, I was thinking like, was there any way that I could shield her, like the word of radiance?
Unless you got Shield of Faith, no.
No, all right. No, so I don't. So then I just ran past Tren into the room that.
Saying choose.
Or are you going outside with the others?
Well, which was closest for me?
Outside.
Yeah, so outside. And then like I'm out of like abilities, right? I can't use lesser restoration on Jimmy, right?
Yeah, you need to take a break.
Yeah.
Right. Tren. What are you gonna do?
I stabbed the orc.
You stabbed the orc? He's already engulfed in flames.
Oh!
He's dead. He's literally about to
Oh,
explode.
he's dead.
Everyone else is running for their lives, and you're like, I'll stab him again!
I disengaged.
And it's about to explode.
I disengaged.
Where are you going?
As well, I run away to the top.
You're gonna run past him and sprint outside.
Yep.
As will Demon Cock, I'm sure.
Demon Cock, because you're not controlling him, needs to make an intelligence roll.
Oh shit. Oh shit. He's not the sharpest tool in the box. He's not the sharpest tool in the box. He's rolled a 15 though. Let's see what he's
rolled
got.
15. He recognizes, he's not that stupid. He recognizes what's going on. He manages to scatter away.
His intelligence is -3. Well, the modifier is -3.
Modifier.
Like his intelligence is 4.
Yeah, the two-headed orc starts to implode and gets engulfed in flames. The entire building shakes and rocks start falling off. Jim, make a dex check, please.
Okay.
A rock is going to fall off the building, and it's coming for you.
8. I guess I don't get +3 anymore because I'm a sheep.
Yeah, that's very true. Oh wait, you're a sheep. Oh, Jim, it's hitting you, unfortunately. You don't even get to react to that.
The sheep looks up at us longingly with his big black eyes going, what's going on?
You get knocked out, Jim. It clonks you on the head and deals 2 points of damage, and you get knocked out. And, as you do, you turn back into your human form.
Oh, good. Well, elf form.
Elf form, yeah. You turn back into your elf form. Yeah, and you're knocked out on the floor. You also hear a scream in the distance as the goblin that you tied up earlier and knocked out had regained consciousness, climbed through the slit, and has fallen down to his doom. He has snapped his neck because he fell head first.
But no karma.
You heard a scream for a momentary lapse, and then a thud and the crunching of bones. Yeah,
glorious.
Not good.
Poor little bastard.
I let out a loud sigh.
Right, so is the room on fire, or was it like just an
everything in that
area?
Out? Everything in the center room there is on fire, and the building is now collapsing. Everything is alerted in the area to you now, and yeah, combat is still going to be initiated, but there's a load of rolls that will need to be done. But we'll leave that as a surprise for next time.
Good
job. You've just blown up half the building and alerted everything in the general vicinity to your presence.
Fantastic.
Glorious. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Fantastic.
Very nice.
So did anybody else besides Tren from Dadel take any damage other than Jimmy?
Yeah, I took a bit, yeah. I took a bit.
You took a bit.
I took a bit from enemies.
Dadel got slapped a few times.
Yeah.
But I healed all that damage back up.
Still lingering emotional damage.
Yeah. Yeah. That was very cool.
He's an emotional support
I cleared the emotional damage when I healed Jimmy and Tren.
How did it make you feel when that
we get him a little
goblin...
harness that says "Do not pet me"?
How do you feel about that goblin falling out of the
I let out a loud sigh.
Snaps his neck.
Yeah. It was.
So did I, because I could have kicked him off.
Could have.
Always us getting fucked is what I thought.
Oh dear.
If you're gonna Sparta his ass, Jim.
Yeah, I really wanted to, man. I really wanted to, and I just thought that's just too harsh. You know, poor Flargle Snap. I've slapped the shit out of him. I've tried to trick him into sniffing orc loincloth, and then I can't Sparta kick this fucker off the thing as well. I thought it was too much, but obviously now I regret not doing it because it was pretty funny. Well,
dead either way.
I guess that's it, isn't it? So thank you very much. Thank you very much to False Trent, JackBull, and Dadelquist. Been glorious. A glorious session.
Thank you so much. This was fun.
Glorious.
That is, LOD makes a great example or a great call out for what the title for this episode is on YouTube.
Don't cry for me, Dadel. Yep, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic. Hey.
Bye now. End of the stream, not the end of